Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Lemon Rolls with What Team Comp. I'm your host, the Uncommon Guru, and I'm considering it, Oz. I'm considering it, but that
Uh-huh.
being said, we love Butters and we want to keep him around. No, we're not
You
going
know
to say what
why?
that joke was. No, you don't repeat it. Just
No, do
no.
you? I'm not gonna, but you get
I no,
why, right?
I get why. I know, I do get why. You shut
Because
up.
honestly, I
You,
could have
yeah, no,
died.
I'm aware. But you shut up. We're not bringing that kind of subject up. It's been years, Butters, years. We're moving forward.
A decade to be exact.
Oh, jeez, man. Anyways, yes. Then stop messaging it in this chat. Gosh damn it. So you guys remember where we left off, right?
Yep.
You guys had made your way out after exploring the cavern, finding out a few different things, with a few more things being determined and discovered along the way. Only to find upon exiting two things. One, that the change piece was after a book that Rengen had, and that there was a Mike in it named Rutley who was unaware that there was a short drop into the water through the waterfall and just kind of ran out. He's
Is
kind
he
of
okay? I'm
yeah,
okay, but I am sinking. Dumbass mushroom.
yeah. He's currently in the basement to make sure he doesn't, die of
Dry
cyanide
up.
poisoning. And he's
Do
going
they? Is that what kills him?
yeah. They have
Like I
some
know the
like
sun kills them, but like, is it like a poison, or do they just dry up like a fucking apple left in the sun?
more yeah, kind of. It's more like they shrivel up.
So
So
it's like a raisin.
yeah, only the
Big
raisin
raisin.
kills you.
Like the one that remembered chocolate from SpongeBob.
Oh my god.
I remember that raisin.
And she remembered chocolate. She always hated it.
Okay, I was just curious because I didn't know. I didn't know, honestly, out of character that it would kill them.
Yeah, no, yeah, the great big ball in the sky will kill him. This has been a PSA about Myconids. But yeah, he's in the basement right now. There was a few discussions that went on in the side, things over there. But you guys, I believe you all said you went to have a long rest.
Yeah.
Yep, get that good stuff back.
After Nieves was a sweetie and removed glass from Cassie's back.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding.
And a totally PG conversation happened between Jairus and Ray.
PG.
Yep.
Yes, PG tips.
I mean, PG is so subjective nowadays.
I just remember something, so I'm gonna just quickly get that taken care of.
I can't walk.
Damn it.
No. Did the stress not work for you?
I've done it. It's just that now I'm trying to minimize the cost.
Oh no.
What the
And
hell are you doing
I've-
again?
He's
I'm
doing
doing
Polybridge.
Polybridge.
What's a poly?
It basically
It's a-
polynomial. You know how the bridge structure works. There's a
No.
game.
There's a game basically where you build bridges.
Yes.
to-
Oh, I know
Yes.
what you're talking about. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm currently trying to build a bridge that is.
Jairus keeps
It
having
has the
PG
least
conversations with people.
He has been a very popular boy. But that being said, you all awaken. Excuse me. And are able to get yourself prepared for the day. Breakfast is made, and when I say breakfast is made, I mean how yeah, and your laughter sells it all. It's a spread of food.
It's a smorgasbord.
Nieves helps cook.
Oh, you offered to help cook? Oh,
Yeah, she can't lift the plates; they're too heavy.
the
everything
plates are
else.
not too heavy. It's
Oh, cool.
they're on portions that you're able to
Oh.
carry over.
Oh, good.
Because it's meant to be more, not like a huge plate full of stuff, more smaller plates that are scattered around because it's a big table.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
for people to be able to reach around and grab stuff without going to the other side of the table to pick it up. And hold on, I actually have to pull this up because otherwise I'm going to kill Madrino. I mean, laugh lightheartedly because every person's family in his name is V, except for
Not
Corona
that.
and Sarnin.
Can't say all
Two
of them.
names.
There
Two
you go,
names.
Two names is more than enough. Alashta and Ellie give him trouble, remember? I felt the string break.
Vinala, your mother, is very happy to get some assistance with it and is able to continue cooking without actually having too much disruption because she has extra hands. Let me see here. That's who it was, yeah. When Vannon comes down, like, she gives him, like, this look, like, oh, you should have been, why aren't you here? And he just kind of looks at her just like, what?
Sorry, what was that?
Vannon is, like, basically the mother's doing the mom look of, you should have been the one in here helping, but she doesn't say it, and so he just looks at her like, what? And he goes sit down.
Can I offer a tad of assistance as well? Unless you ever choose me what.
all of you who help, she just seems very happy to, just have people in the kitchen helping out. She's just very pleased with this.
I'm getting the stuff on the high shelves.
Of course. And you guys are able to set up a nice breakfast spread, and you're able to get some good food in you.
When you
Checking to
say
see if it's
breakfast,
Yeah, I always
You
check
say-
my breakfast is poisoned. Or any food I eat is poisoned.
when you say breakfast spread, I can't help but think it's like Biscoff.
It's Nutella.
Guru, you mock me now, but one day, me needlessly checking all my food for poisons will come in handy.
No, I understand. Just one of these days you do it and just like, yeah, there's a sleeping agent in that. I know it! One second, I'm answering to a thing. Okay, so I answered the thing. So, you guys have breakfast, easy enough, and there we go. Then Rory.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was someone choking into
Me.
the breakfast table there? Oh, okay, Guru. As long as you're okay.
Me choking because looking at all the names and having to remember which V name I'm supposed to pick out from the bunch to say.
If I could color code them for you, I would, but Discord doesn't give me that option.
I'm aware.
I love this frustration.
I'm glad that it makes you happy. Van Roren looks to you and he gives you a look. Kind of leans forward. And he looks to the rest of the party, looks back to you.
My face is full of bacon.
Of course.
Face is full of bacon.
This is more towards the end, so he's waited for everyone
Okay.
to eat. He's eaten himself, obviously.
It's half full of bacon.
Oh, I thought you said he's eating himself. I'm like, oh?
He's eaten himself. He's oh god damn it.
He himself.
He himself has consumed.
There you go, man.
The food has been consumed.
Mine has consumed.
And he motions to you all. I thank you again for your assistance with the Change Beast. It is good to know that people outside our village are willing to put in effort and time to help us with these sort of things. I remember the question about a possible form of payment. I would presume you have one such idea of that, but Venrora, I know you have a difficult task before you. And if you would like, I would allow you to allow your group to participate in your task. If you feel that is not too forward of me to offer.
You might want to explain to them what the task is before you say it is a reward.
He nods slowly. Fair enough. He kind of leans back. To answer that, I wish to ask you all a question. What have your thoughts been regarding my granddaughter as part of your group? Be honest with me, please.
Yeah, guys, be honest.
I was gonna answer with a perfectly straight face, and then Mad fucking opened his mouth.
Who? Wait. Who's the granddaughter?
I am.
Venrora.
He points to Venrora.
Oh!
This is my granddad.
Okay, I thought they were gonna say, what are your thoughts about us bringing along one of Venrora's sisters?
No,
Oh,
he's
this
speaking
granddaughter.
specifically of that granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
I think she's not the biggest dumbass of the party.
Who do you think is the biggest?
Oh,
You
that's a
don't want
long
to answer
question.
that question.
Me?
He's not making eye contact with anyone.
Smart man.
Is
Fuck
it Gyrus?
I'd argue she's somewhat low on the list.
I think it's the mushroom he picked up.
He's gonna poison her fucking drink.
I like Venrora.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's nice.
She's really dependable.
Reliable as well.
She's certainly been helpful in more than just combat. She looks at Venrora and gives like this kind of half tired smile. She looks exhausted.
Mhm. She's had a rough night.
Renian goes to take a drink, and he just brings it to his mouth. She's a good distraction, and just goes to the drink to his mouth.
Nora nods at that. She agrees.
You see the smile quirk up a little bit more.
He looks to Gyrus.
Tara! Oh no.
I believe Tara.
Tara is muted.
Taru!
She
Yeah,
said,
hold on.
on.
Oh, okay. Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I got new headphones, so I'm still kind of messing with it.
Mood.
I feel that.
Yeah, sorry. Gyrus is kind of nodding. Out of character, Venrora has kind of low-key, like, saved my ass a few times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Hi.
bit.
The Hydra, the Golem, the Wyvern, the Manticore.
Yeah, she's like
Yeah.
she's like your third babysitter.
Yeah, he definitely is gonna pitch in, like, she's definitely saved my butt a few times during fights.
I'll throw in that she's a good dancer.
Have we seen her dance?
Yeah, she danced when. Remember when Cassie asked about the? I think it was like the ribbon or whatever, and Halcyon jumped up and started dancing.
Oh yeah, that's right. God, that
Yeah.
was great. Okay.
And it would be your desire to have her continue with you.
You
Certainly.
She's a good distraction.
Rinkin.
He's consistent, if nothing else.
He's still not looking at anyone. He's just like shrugs as he says it. Just like gives us a quick nod.
Tara, I'm DMing you.
Oh, okay. Is Cassie not gonna say anything?
I already
She
did.
did. She did.
Oh, maybe I missed it.
You're fine. In our culture, her going out on her own. There are a few reasons to do so. The reason that she went and has traveled with you thus far has been completed. As such, under normal circumstances, she would remain in the village. She would be part of the village, she would represent the village as she has. However, he kind of gives like a slow head roll and eyes roll look over to Venrora, just like a, I'm going to have to explain this, so hold your horses for a second.
My mouth is currently like a fourth full of bacon, so she's just like, yeah, go off.
Venrora has always been a bright-minded woman. She does not wish to look at things from a single point of view. She does not believe in things from one mindset. That said, she cannot learn about others if she stays and learns from a single place. For her to do that, though, she would need to become what we call a wanderer. And as such, he reaches into a pouch and he pulls out two I'm trying to think how to describe them. Two blue, like they look like they're made of glass, and they
Are they cufflinks?
They're not cufflinks. Held up in the air side by side, they look like they're meant to clasp together, and just like with them like held side by side, they almost look like butterfly wings, like glass butterfly wings.
Are they like? Wait, is it like the things you would put like on the end of a like necklace that you could put the two necklaces together and it's just like best friends?
Oh, that's cute.
Kind of. That's kind of what it looks like, but forming to make a butterfly.
I dig it.
She will be needing to use this to go to the waterfall. He kind of motions you. You know where he's talking about. Put these together.
I know it.
You know it. Put these together, and it will reveal to her the Temple of Ermaking. I will spell that out just in case you guys want to know. If you
Please.
guys don't, then, Temple of Ermaking.
Can I religion check that? I'm just a little curious.
You have no idea.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing I wouldn't either then.
No. This is a Furbolg village thing.
Okay, I thought you said her making, and Ringen's eyebrows went. What?
Ermaking.
So you're going to the bedroom, eh?
Within it, there will be a few tests that will be drawn from those who enter. Pass through them, and the temple itself will decide what you have earned. What that may be, I cannot say, but oftentimes its reward is greater than even the person who receives it understands at that time. If you are willing to follow her, this is something we offer only to those who are well affiliated with our tribe. Your travels with Venrora and willingness to remove a creature dangerous enough to sneak into its bounds and attack someone gives a Cassie a "I'm so sorry" kind of look.
She just shrugs.
You
But it won't be the
certainly,
last one.
you certainly have shown yourselves to be good people. If you wish, you can go with her. If you do not wish, you may remain here and wait for the others' returns. He holds out the two pieces to Venrora. Clasp them together only when you've reached the waterfall, and the temple will open to you.
What would happen if she clasped them together now? Would it blow up? Would they not exist
I do
anymore?
not know.
Oh,
Let's not test that out.
okay.
not push you in this decision. This is, of course, your decision to make.
Old man. A little bit of a question.
Ask.
Yeah. It's a little off topic. You went to sleep kind of early last night, or you pissed off rather quick. I kind of used a bit of wyvern poison to put down that fucking thing. And, I was wondering if you got any types of poisons that I could possibly take, since I used a good bit of it to put down the fucker last night.
We do not carry poisons of that sort for common use. It is not something we would generally give out. I can see about speaking with a few around town while you are out and see if there are any who are willing to speak, not speak, my apologies, to be willing to part with any sort.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to ask for something too. It's okay, if you can't give it to me. I would like a diamond worth at least 300 gold, because I can use it to bring someone back to life if they die. And this sounds dangerous, and if someone dies, I want to be prepared. I don't mind if you don't have one or don't want to give it to me, though.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, baby. Where is my persuasion? I get a +1 to this, boys. I'm gonna roll a thick d20. Hang on. Fuck!
Yeah, we heard that.
It ran away. I'm gonna use a tiny one. That's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
He reaches into his back pocket and he pulls out a diamond. He holds
just
it
Man,
out.
you
He locks
even it out.
He locks eyes with you and he holds it out. If you do not die, I expect you to return it.
Yeah, thank you. She tentatively reaches out to take it.
Walking around with 300 gold
What did I
in his
miss?
back pocket. My grandfather, after Nieves asked for a diamond for the trials to revive people, and she rolled a natural 20 on the quiz, on the inquiry, literally pulls a 300 GP diamond out of his back pocket and gives it to her.
Damn.
Well, if she dies, then you expect to see. If she doesn't die, then you expect to see it back. But then it wouldn't get used in the first place because she's.
I think he meant if anybody else dies.
No, what he said. He just keeps eating.
Oh. Thank you, Sir. This is out of character, Guru, but this is nowhere near, but for Ray's dead, can I use 2 diamonds, each worth 300? Or is it only 1 diamond worth 500?
It has to be one.
Okay.
Mhm.
That shit sucks.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to fucking find that shit.
You can't cast that, can you? Isn't that
No,
level
I'm just
7?
wondering for when I can.
Once you can.
Yeah.
Ray's dead, level 7? I thought it was 5th.
It is.
It is 5th.
It is
Yeah.
5th. You're thinking of True Resurrection.
I get a
No,
5th
I thought
level
True
spell,
Resurrection was...
a level
I thought
9.
Resurrection was like 9th and then Resurrection was 7th.
True Resurrection. Oh, I don't know where that is. Oh. Is a 9th. True Resurrection is a 9th level and 7th, and a Resurrection is a 7th.
You get a res spell every other level. Excuse me, spell level.
I think I don't need anything else. Does anybody else wanna? Or are we good?
Do you want to go to that mushroom man in the basement for a brief moment?
Can't have. See what the hell was in there, if he knows anything else.
I mean, he wasn't saying that out loud. He was.
I can't tell. You sound the same dead inside tone as Earthos does.
He's not dead inside.
It's because he was building bridges.
I've finished building bridges now. I've quit. But
Really?
Earthos would basically say, "Give me like a few minutes. I do need to sort out something just for a little bit."
You need
Okay.
to powder your nose.
Earthos just taps his nose. Just like,
Have fun.
He goes to the
Does he-
basement.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
What you
Powder his
say?
He gets out his whip and he says,
Oh no!
"Come on." I'm joking. He doesn't know it.
Not yet.
Right.
You guys walk
Give him like
downstairs.
5 minutes.
Well, Earthos does. I don't think anyone else
Is
would.
he trying to be stealthy about it? Is he trying to?
I mean,
Yeah,
not particularly. He just. I don't know. He just
Is
didn't say
anyone-
where he was going, so.
Is it anyone else gonna follow?
Yeah, sure. I'll
fuck
go
it.
talk to the mushroom.
Okay. You guys walk downstairs.
Yay.
You see Rotley just kind of like sitting there, and then as you walk down, they like looks up, and you just hear, "Hello, welcome back down here. It is good to see you again."
Cassie's too busy realizing that he sneezed on her.
Earthos just turns around and just like looks at you all like,
Hi. I just was curious to see how the mushroom man was doing.
I am doing okay.
That's good.
"Oh, okay."
Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I mean, ask away. I would rather be in private.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Bye.
I mean,
Did
you can,
Gyrus come
you
down
can,
to the? Oh, sorry.
you can ask your questions if you like. I don't mind.
Did Gyrus come down to the basement too?
didn't
Yeah.
think
If
did he?
I mean, if he saw Cassie and Earthos and them going, he'd probably follow.
Stop following me. No.
So you telling me Rengen's just up there with Venrora's family?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Hey.
there too.
Okay. Thank Christ.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, just gonna
Maybe
do
Earth-
something,
maybe
and then
Earth-
everyone's just
An
like,
indication that he doesn't want to be followed.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing,
it's
I
in the
would
other
have gone downstairs, but I saw that Rengen didn't want to, and I was like, if I leave him alone with my family,
Kill
I'm
him.
gonna kill them.
someone's going to die. Maybe multiple someones, and I don't need that right now.
It's like Rengen got. He says, "I need to handle something." It's I need to handle something privately, more than likely. Everybody else is like, "No, we could go tag along."
To be fair, when out of character, he
Well,
asks,
we-
like, are we going to go talk to the mushroom? The fucking players are gonna think, okay, we can just go.
Listen, it's in Nieves' instincts to follow. So she goes back upstairs once he says he wants to talk to the mushroom person alone.
Cassie will fucking leave.
Does Jarvis leave?
Oh, yeah. If the others are leaving,
Okay.
we'll
Alright.
leave him alone too.
Alright. He'll go up to the mushroom man.
Mushroom man, take me by the hand.
How you doing?
I am well. How are you?
Shit, sorry, I didn't plan this far. Out of character, I'm making it right now.
Is there something you need?
Oh, just him.
NPR! You can't request this and have a food! Boy!
Say again.
He said, hang on just a
Sorry.
second.
Okay.
I didn't expect the chocolate to just take up the whole room. Oh, well.
Don't eat it! Get it out of your mouth!
I will refrain. Sorry, what did Rotley say?
What do you need?
What do you need? How can I help you?
I was just wondering something because how long have you been in the cave?
I do not know.
A long time then.
Yes.
Did you ever witness anyone else?
Yes.
I know you saw the Vamian person.
Yes.
Mainly
Mainly him and the people that he brought in. Most of them did not seem very pleased to be there.
Can you describe the people that were there?
They were alive, and then they were not.
Do you have color vision?
Would someone who doesn't know what color vision is know if they don't have color vision?
I mean, my friend knows he's colorblind, so yes.
But that's from talking to other people.
That's true.
Would you know if your entire race didn't have it?
I mean,
I
he
assume
would-
you're
It depends
looking
on if he's interacted with humanoids or not.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen many of these, colors. I think. Some people refer to them as such. I just know them as what they are. I have seen people wearing
Okay,
clothing.
This poor bee!
I'll be a bit more specific. Did any of the people that you've seen in this cave look like Gyrus?
Do you know who that is?
No.
He doesn't know who that is.
I'm gonna insight.
No need. He rolled a natural one.
Oh damn.
He says no, and then he seems to kind of roll back, very obviously wait, hold on, and then just no, and then lean forward again yes, no, I didn't just have an insight. No. He has no poker face, despite the fact he has no face, really.
Wait.
He has seen some people that look like Darius.
Yes.
Oh, he had. Okay.
He rolled
okay.
a 1 on his deception.
I thought he was rolling a 1 on intelligence to remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Be honest with me. I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm just curious.
I would be more worried for you than for him.
Oh. Why is that?
You don't know?
No, what?
Like the mushroom cat does a full tilt as the tilting their head, just what?
Enlighten me.
He wiggles his fingers.
And
Well,
darken.
little finger nubs, rather. Rubs, wiggles Have you not seen what they can do? They have a name.
He I suppose wiggles his fingers himself and he's like, magician, wizard.
I
Yes.
think that is the one. Is he not one of those? He carries around books.
Yes, he is.
Then why are you not afraid for your life?
Why would I be?
Because they are very powerful.
He's my friend, I would have thought.
Oh, good for you.
Do you? Why are you afraid of him?
Because he is like Nightshade and the child I saw once. They look very similar to him. I cannot say they are the same, but they are similar.
The child.
I believe that is what you refer to one of your own who is smaller than what you are now.
God, what's
He,
this
like-
person actual fucking
like-
Wait,
shit?
I
He holds
That
his
is-
hand up. He holds his hand up, and they puts it basically like gyrus height, and then he puts like a head shorter and then puts it back up. It's not exactly child height. It's maybe adolescent teenager, but he's like basically like just like starts waving his hand around, like goes a little lower, goes a little higher, like it is like watching a sprout blossom into a full thing before it is slowly returned to the ground where it can become rot and soil for nutrients for me to consume.
Right. So are you saying that Gyrus looked similar to both Vamian and this child?
No.
Or Gyrus looked similar to the child?
Yes.
Ah.
I haven't seen them in a long time.
I suppose you wouldn't know how long, though.
I have no concept of time.
He sounds so devastated!
That's fair enough. So I assume he had like a bit of a bowl cut as he did. The child had a bit of a bowl cut.
It was the only way for him to have his haircut.
He's always had the bowl cut.
Right. Now, do you know what he was doing there?
He was learning. Is that not what you do with others of your kind? Perhaps he was... What is that thing that you humans do? That when you have a need from them, it is like with other mammals. Nursing! He was nursing! No,
Nursing.
that is the incorrect word!
I have a few
Do you
questions.
mean that they were having sex with each other?
That is not the correct thing!
Okay, good.
What is the word for one who
Well-
follows what the other does?
Student?
Perhaps?
Follower? Servant?
Perhaps.
So he was someone that was learning from Vamian.
Thus it seemed.
This is the actual best.
Right.
It is, it's so good.
So fucking good.
Was he learning the same stuff about the weird mimic things, that the shape changes?
The same? What? Please rephrase your question.
He's out of character. He's like one of those fucking machines that just like you say something and then it like spits out some kind of like result or something, and it's just like, I did not understand your question.
Thing?
Please say it again. Arthas just kind of he thinks for a second. He's like, was he? Do you know what Vamian was teaching Gyrus? I assume not.
I am aware of what he was teaching the child.
Magic?
Ah, yes, he was teaching the child magic.
Okay, yes. But was he teaching the child you know the big bear, right?
I recall.
That's
It kept me inside of the room.
Do you know how that isn't always a bear? Sometimes it's a moose. Or that there just is.
There are
a
other
moose.
creatures. I do not know all their names. They are not from where I am.
But these other creatures. Oh, this is hard. Oh no, here's a different one. Have you seen the chests There's
Yes!
like treasure chests and tables and chairs.
Do
that,
not
like,
touch the table! The table is meant to consume you, as is the chair!
Yes. Now,
Like, he looks like
Vayne-
panicked, like hands waving, like, do not!
Don't worry, don't worry. So Vamian was researching that. Is that correct?
He was looking into how they were capable of doing things. He also had people who were... I shouldn't say.
People who were.
Roll a persuasion check. People of blue skin and of white skin. Not your skin. Like he seems to be struggling and is like
the
white, like the
What?
moon white.
like the moon.
Yes.
Do I know what he's referring to?
Roll a I'm gonna say nature or history check.
You know someone with white skin, or knew someone with white.
Yes.
He had white skin.
Yes. Z. Yes. He's. I believe. Didn't he say he was? Did he say he was a changeling?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he outright did.
Oh. Well, nice. Z has
Z,
been more
thank
useful
you.
than he thought he was.
Damn.
Might be the
Way
most
to
useful
insult.
Z will ever be, or have
He
been.
will continue to be useful until the end.
Just
Do
to
you
torture
mean-
Taru. Not Taru, sorry, Osmond.
Do you mean changelings?
I believe that is what they are. I kept hearing them referred to as the shifting ones. The other ones were also shifting ones.
I see. So Vamian was researching the shifted ones, as you call them, alongside Gyrus, who was learning from him. I see. Is there any other details you could give me?
There's a pause, just like there is currently. It's not me being quiet, it's him actually pausing.
Mm-hmm.
And this is basically hopping off that natural 20. I believe he was successful in one of his endeavors. I do not know what it was he was working on, or what it is. But I know he took it with him.
He took it with him.
When he escaped.
Escaped? Escaped
Yes,
from what?
a pot.
He escaped from a pot.
I believe so. At least, it seemed to be him. But it seemed to be him from much long ago. Perhaps I am incorrect.
So, are you saying that he went in the pot and then a younger
No,
version? No.
I was in my room. In the room, rather. And then I heard a crack and a crash. And then I heard laughter.
Okay.
Something about someone finally doing something.
Right. And he came out of a pot.
Yes. laughing, and I believe it is what you humanoids refer to as naked.
Naked.
He was actually
How
rather
big
nice
was this?
looking.
How big was this pot?
Kind of like makes like motions and whatnot, just
Was
like
it like his size, like really big?
you could fit in it.
Ah. Out of character, I know exactly what this is.
You're
God.
the tallest one upstairs cannot fit in it.
That's fair.
I see. Oh. Was Gyrus there, the child?
Only he was there. I had not seen them in a long time.
Only Vamian. Okay.
Yes.
Hmm. And I don't suppose you know where he went after he escaped.
He said something about returning to a home he has. I do not know where that is. I have only known the cave and the beasts.
Okay. Well, this has been very helpful. Thank you very much.
I do my best. Please do not be angry with me for not knowing all the things that you have questions on.
No. That's perfectly fine. You've actually made me rather happy. Thank you. And
he like stands up, walks forward, and like arms outstretched to give you a hug.
Oh yeah, he'll give the Myconid a hug.
He starts crushing you. You will never tell.
No,
Oh my god.
he pats your back. He's not super bulky strong. He's strong. He's surprisingly got very good strength. But he pats your back and just kind of seems to nod to himself. Yes, I believe that this is a good thing to tell you. You seem kind of reaches out and pats your shoulder. You seem a man of good height.
Good height.
He claps his hands together, trying to think. Holds up a finger, points to himself. I believe that you would one day make a great sovereign.
How do you know?
You have personality.
Ah.
I love his reaction. Oh.
I see.
Do not think little of it. I myself am a sovereign, or was a sovereign. I had many people who I was with before they died. I failed them.
You were a king? Or
Of
queen?
sorts. I am aware of this term. It was used often by Nightshade. It means leader. Yes, that is what I was.
Wow. Of the other Myconids.
Of my region, yes. There were others who had other regions, and we communed on occasion. They are not very good conversationalists, but they try.
Huh. Did Vamian then just take you and put you in a cage, I guess?
In a box! As with my people. And then he put us into other boxes that were not made of wood but had metal.
Oh yeah, the cells. With
Yes.
The bar, yeah. Oh. Why did he do that? Do you know what he was doing with you and your people?
He was opening us up to see what was inside us.
Ah. I see.
Like what is in my arm? Holds up his left arm, just points to where there's a scar. He put something inside of here. I do not know what it is, but sometimes it cramps. Like starts shaking his arm, and you kind of make a perception check.
This is fucking weird. Okay.
He tagged the Myconid.
Jesus Christ.
As he's shaking it, you hear this little.
Would I have any idea what that is?
No, but there's something in his arm.
We have a
just
doc.
Looks down at the arm and goes, "Do you know what that is?"
I was not conscious for when it happened. All I know is that
Oh.
I went to sleep and then I saw my arm with stitches, and whenever I shake it, it makes music.
Do you do you like it there, or because we have a doctor who can remove that if you.
On occasions it cramps, but other than that it is unobtrusive.
Well, we can get rid of the cramps if you like.
That would be nice.
Right. I'll go get Rengen.
Thank you. I will be here doing what I do. Sits down.
That's what you do.
Urthos will come out of the top. He's currently writing on sort of paper and puts the paper away and then puts it in his bag and goes, Rengen.
Wait. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
during this time.
Yeah, during this time is.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
During all of this is happening. Is Cassie with Gyrus, or does she go somewhere else?
Paris?
Darius just kind of follows Cassie, so I just assumed they were together right now.
I mean, what would Cassie be doing?
Sitting at the table.
Wait, say that again?
Just sitting at the kitchen table.
Mood.
Okay.
Like, she
Fair-
doesn't know what to do. Like, Urthos essentially is like, I want to be alone, so she's kind of sitting. She doesn't know what to do with herself right now.
Just twiddling her thumbs like, oh.
I mean, if it's the kitchen table, that's where Venro, her family is right now, right?
That's true.
You know what? Actually, she might be in the living room then. Or the den, or
Okay.
whatever.
Would Gyrus go with her, Taru? Can Nieves try to signal for Gyrus to approach?
Rengen's outside by this point.
I'm trying to think.
Rengen's just like by the door outside.
Yeah.
He's just ready to fucking move.
Jairus probably would have followed after Cassie.
Can I try to signal for Gyrus? Can I give him like a little? Can I smoke signal for Gyrus?
No,
Not in my house.
No smoking.
Start a fire in the house.
Can I try to be discreet about
Yeah,
it?
start a fire inside of the treehouse of the protectors of the forest. Exquisite plan.
Because of how passive perception works, I think it's kind of impossible for me to.
Yeah, Cassie would
get
see it first.
Yeah, Cassie would
Yeah.
see you try to get attention first, technically.
This is not inaccurate.
I hate Paris. Paris's characters always have such passive perception. It
you
ruins
little
all of
fucking
my fun.
bunny cannibal bitch!
Ruins all of my
Bunny
fun.
cannibal.
Your
She
passive
plays
perceptions are
wisdom-based
always so
classes.
high.
I play
plays
wisdom-based classes! Guess what that means? Maybe next time you get better wisdom! Or better stealth!
I have Max.
Then guess what? You just suck at signaling!
I hate you.
I hate you
Just-
too!
you could just ask Gyro.
You could.
Seriously, yeah!
Just like grab his arm or something.
Yeah, she's gonna just touch his arm.
He's gonna look over then.
Okay.
just
Fuck.
imagine like
She's gonna try to bring him away, like signal a little bit, like hey.
just imagine Nieves walks backwards like slowly while wiggling her finger for it to come
It's not heavily suspicious at all.
I was gonna say, I'm sure Cassie is noticing this, right?
I really doubt I'm not!
I was gonna say, yeah. I guess Jairus would be like, I'll be just a second, Cassie.
She just kind of like has her eyebrow raised and does the shrug of like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Jarvis does. From his expression, he's not sure what this is about either. He's gonna follow her though.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of Cassie's earshot.
It's a 16. Like, that's
She can
60
hear the-
feet, girl.
Wait,
It's
I
fine.
have 17 passive. It seems you are the one who needs to get good.
Oh my god.
Do I need to remind you of Junie? You fucking casual.
Who's Junie?
Juniper.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
You fucking casual. Do not talk down to me, plebeian.
Oh my god. We get led away.
I'm angry. Don't talk to me anymore. I'm just kidding.
Nieves just turns her back on Jarvis. Jarvis has no idea what the fuck he did.
Jarvis has no idea. He's gonna follow though.
Oh, this is after the thing we did, right, Taru? This
I'm assuming so.
I'm
yeah.
assuming
Yeah.
so.
Private conversations that the world is apparently not allowed to know of. Interesting.
Don't worry about it.
I was never. Oh.
No!
Oh.
No!
I see.
Wait, Dawn knows what happened though, right?
No! You guys haven't sent me Jack or all about this.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, don't tell him anything.
What?
The DM. Yeah, see Taru? No, you want to talk about DMing roleplay? See?
I thought you were talking to him about it while we were doing it, so that's why I thought he knew.
Oh, I
Okay,
told him we were doing a thing. I didn't tell him what it was.
Oz, you need to tell the DM. That's literally the one person that you need to tell.
I told him about the book and the spells in it.
It's literally the one person.
Oh. Well, okay.
I'm pretty sure he knows everything he needs to.
Well, let me just summarize it really quick for you.
Yeah, just send him a summary, because Oz is gonna
Yes.
be Oz.
Yes.
I'll let Guru read that before we go on.
Cool. That's what I
Okay.
figured.
Yeah, see?
And
And
That mushroom is probably going to tell him a lot of what you
hold
might
on.
not want him to know.
Hold on. Okay. Wait.
cool.
Okay. Exactly. How far away? Where are we right now?
Out
I don't
of
know, a different
earshot.
room?
Yeah, basically.
So just in a different room. That's it.
Yep.
Is
Yeah.
she speaking common?
No, I think she
Why are you-
switched to Abyssal for this.
You guys are fucking in danger saying shit in this house.
I know. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Darius will look at her, and he'll just kind of put up a finger to his lips.
So you're staying.
he's smiling.
Gotcha.
He's smiling, and he just kind of puts a finger to his lips, like quiet, basically, kind of gesture.
Yeah. Nieves will also hand him the spellbook we were talking about.
Oh, right.
She's had her bag over her shoulder this entire time. She takes it with her. Also, I translated a few of these the best I could.
Oh, that was fast.
It's still going to take time to actually.
It's gonna
get it.
take time, but she's
Yeah.
done the first few ones as best as she can.
Most of them are
He's-
ones that you already have, but there's a few that look like there is a bit of smudging that needs to be worked on to actually get it fully. Like there's like a little bit towards the end, but one of them you can see is the beginnings, not the full thing, because it needs a little bit more stuff, a little more TLC, if you will.
Mhm.
But it is the spell Magic Missile.
Oh.
So it does need some work to actually finish it, but you can see that that is one of the spells that you will be able to get once this project continues moving forward.
Blur, I'd like to say, is also in there, but it's less restored than.
Much less.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started to
case-
work on it.
hmm. He's gonna be talking in common. He's just gonna be very quiet.
She switched to common when she started to talk about the spell book.
Okay, cool.
It's like, this is just wizard shit. People
Yeah,
don't-
this is just wizard shit, so he's looking at it and he's like, well, I'll have to look more at this a little later then.
Take your time.
Oh, I'll find that book for you a little later too.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
And he just smiles. And he's like, is there anything else you needed?
No.
Yes, come on!
Oh my god, Oz.
Do I need to insight check this shit?
If you want to, you can insight it.
I mean, does she seem super flustered or some shit for
Yeah, she
some reason?
does.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll just insight quick to see if it's because she just thinks I'm fucking hot or something.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's like,
Okay, cool. Then
She's intimidated by the bowl cut.
she's never seen this manner of haircut before.
Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm fucking deceased.
in that case, I guess he'll I guess he'll just be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go back to Cassie then.
Okay. She's out of there. We sprinting.
Wait,
where did
he's just chuckling about this as he goes back to Cassie.
question? As she runs past, can my passive insight just see that she's flustered?
Probably. No, actually, wait, hang on.
My passive insight's a 19.
You'd have to roll.
I think you said
Yeah.
16. Fuck.
Oh,
Passive perception so high.
not
What would I
pre-
roll for that? Deception?
insight.
Yes.
Are you
Oh.
trying to deceive as
I
you
don't know,
run
Guru. What's the
past?
DC on this?
Are you trying
be
to
the
deceive as
insight.
you run past?
It
Is what I'm
depends if you're
asking.
deceiving or if you're trying to be just roll.
She's
I say
moving-
roll a charisma check. Just
She's moving like Sonic.
DM it to me. What you get? DM it to
I
me.
mean,
Noise.
to be fair,
No,
fair
don't
to,
type it out. Oz,
Nieves.
DM it to the man.
DM it to
Yeah, I
me.
know, DMing it. That's what
She's
I'm
Yeah,
whispering.
she's
She's
whispering it. Yeah.
to be fair to Nieves, charisma checks don't add proficiency bonus.
No. Oh my god.
Okay. You see Nieves run past, and it looks like they're like red in the face, just like, boom, just.
Oh my god.
You have no idea what the context of this is, but apparently their thoughts are running a mile a minute, and they're just out.
Are you okay?
I'm sure a few moments later, Gyrus comes back to the room too.
Just smiling that endless smile. So what the fuck did you do to her?
There's definitely an eyebrow raised.
Just one.
I raised both. I look surprised. I raised one. I'm extra doubting.
Well, Gyrus is holding that book, so
Mhm.
Gyrus will just kind of briefly show her the book that Nieves just handed him, and he's like, she was helping me with a couple spells to learn.
Yeah, that doesn't answer the question that's in my head.
And which one is that?
You know those cherry tomatoes Mom grows? Yeah, she's redder than that.
He kind of chuckles and he's like, I think she might have a bit of a crush.
Both eyebrows are raised now.
You ain't cheating on me, right?
Yeah, paleness means that she's like just lit up.
See, this is why I play dark skinned characters, Oz!
No weaknesses. None. I imagine Athos would probably come out soon.
I guess that makes sense. She seems
That-
very scared of everyone.
He just kind of shrugs.
I'm just surprised. She seems terrified of every single person here. Except for maybe Rengen, somehow.
I mean, she seems fond of you.
Yeah, that confuses me just as much as this.
Usually it's the opposite. They're fine with everybody, but scared of Ring. It's usually that.
I was like, Cassie!
As Darius kind of sits down, he's like, I'm not sure it's a question of being scared of everything. It's
Oh, bear back.
she seems generally pretty shy.
No, I don't mean she's scared of everything. I mean she seems people shy.
Yes. Maybe we're just he just shrugs like trustworthy people?
She blinks at him several times.
what kind of expression does that mean?
It's the face of maybe we're just trustworthy people. she kind of glances at where Rinkin is.
Oh, well, I meant
I'm
me and you.
outside. Thank you.
So I glance at the door.
Yeah, he's like,
Bitch, the door.
He's like, I didn't mean me and you. I can't say too much for the rest. Well, Benmora's pretty trustworthy too, isn't she?
The only one that I was honestly worried about when it came down to trusting was Nieves and Ringen. Ringen has proven useful, but I'm still slightly afraid he might try and slit my throat.
That's a fair fear.
Darius kind of mocking, like how the kind of like nodding, or it's like, you're not wrong. That kind of nodding.
Fucking Butters. Good. Be afraid.
Nieves runs out the door that Renkin is next to and has a heart attack because she was not expecting him there.
He's just sitting there reading. He's ready to go.
I guess Jarvis would then also kind of look at Cassie and a little more quietly, like his tone goes down a little more. He's like, what do you think Earthos needed to ask him privately about?
Drugs? What only was running through his head? I mean, honestly, a part of me was slightly tempted to sneak back in, but he's fairly observant.
True, I'm not sure we would have been able to get with it.
You? Most likely not.
Back. What happened? As the Earthos has a tryst. What?
What? What? Where did you hear the word tryst?
Because
It's in chat.
Oh, I didn't see that bit. That's why I was confused. I'm like, when did I say the word tryst? Did I forget something?
Wait, what did I miss?
We were talking about, Jarvis asked, like, what do you think Earthos wanted to have to do with the Myconid?
Wait, say that again?
Jarvis asked Cassie, like, what do you think Earthos wanted to do with the Myconid?
Oh.
And I guess I'll just put that in there after it. I don't honestly know. I'm sure it's something important, but most likely it's gonna end up with me not knowing whatever it is.
I suppose. I guess we could ask the Myconid himself what they talked about.
Okay, so you know the true expression. Yeah, she kind of does that, just like.
I did want to ask him questions myself.
My headphones are not working. What did you just say?
Uh-oh. God! Tilt the head! Tilt thine head!
What?
Jarvis basically said we could just ask the Myconid what he said to Earthos.
What they talked about, yeah.
I mean, we can do that once he comes back. I did want to ask him a few questions myself anyway, so it's not like he'd know.
Yeah. You suddenly start seeing Jarvis seem a little uncomfortable, a little anxious?
Is everything alright?
I actually needed to talk to you.
Okay.
He kind of glances around, like, not sure that's a good place for this.
Do you want to head somewhere quickly, or?
Yes, I think a more private location would be better.
Okay, but I'm not going a mile from this house again.
No, we don't have to go that far.
Here. I guess they could head up to like to a private room or something. Or not. What is this fucking? We don't have a bedroom. We sleep in the living room. That's right. Is there like a just?
Yeah, I don't know if there is
like
anywhere
a bare
private.
room.
They'll.
Would you ask someone?
Could we ask Benora to borrow her phone or
Benora
something?
just
Yeah.
giving the most single stare ever.
Y'all asking for an open, empty room in the middle of my house in the middle of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little suspicious. Just a little bit.
Yeah, but you're a good friend, so that's why you'll tell
I
us.
am
Right?
a good friend. But
I'm a cleric, but
I honestly don't know if I shouldn't chaperone you two.
don't worry, nothing dirty will happen. It's
It's
fine.
Yeah, right.
the kind of thing that a
Yeah.
person who's about to do something dirty say.
That's what I mean. Are we actually gonna ask Benora to borrow her room for a second?
If it's my
you know-
room, you're damn well not staying.
I love
there
the
alone.
idea that you guys could just go, hey, Ren, you step inside for a second. You're like, sure. And then just talk out front of the house. And it would work.
Okay, but again, Cassie just said that she's scared of him, so I'll go into the kitchen. And Rora,
Yes.
can I ask you a favor?
What is it?
Okay, so bear with me. It's not for what you think.
Oh no.
I put down the bacon.
This is going to sound horrible no matter how I say this. Can Jarvis and I use your room to have a discussion? No, it is not for that.
The IRS are fucking up.
She leans down to her ear. I have not had
Leans
sex
down,
in
huh?
I assumed you were sitting. I assumed you were sitting. Are you not sitting?
I am sitting, but you're assuming you still have to lean down.
You know what? That's fair enough. So she'll lean into her ear.
Uh-huh.
Sex chat, and there's no way that I'm having sex in someone else's bedroom. Not my first time.
That's fair.
I will lead you both up to my bedroom.
Have fun, you two. Close the door.
Oh, hell no. I'm standing outside. This is my room. Y'all think I'm just gonna leave you in there?
Z made you into a classy hoe.
Oh dear.
Oh, goodness. I don't think he's going to talk and just stand outside the door. Benro, you've known me long enough.
Well and good.
You've known me long enough to know that I would not do something like that.
I know you wouldn't do something like that, but this is still my room.
She gives her puppy eyes, please.
I mean, Jairus is standing there at this point, right?
I mean, if she led us to the room, yeah.
Yeah.
She's giving her the biggest puppy eyes ever.
That's
Ja-
fine.
Yeah, Jairus is
Alright,
definitely...
alright. Hold on, Guru, real quick.
Yes.
Dean, something real quick.
Yes.
He's gonna put a fucking familiar under the door.
Yeah, right?
He has a familiar? Why didn't anyone tell me this?
Yeah,
She'll
really.
find one.
That's not a full sentence.
John's exhaustion shows more and more as we progress.
Okay.
He gets closer and closer to God every day.
I mean,
Hold on. Hold on.
Are you?
Did you shush the DM?
I gotta make sure. I got
It's not. He's not wrong to do so, but
No. I'm not done yet, Guru. You gotta give me a chance to explain.
Then don't put it into snippets.
Tell him to know it, please, then, why don't you?
Oh my god. I'm dead. I am deceased. Oh goodness, this is beautiful.
Just making sure you know that.
I just saw what Oz said! Don't invoke his name for this sinful purpose! Z was nothing but sin! Z was a hoe!
I told Mike and Nate the number one way to trust somebody was anal. Or to show trust was anal.
He transcended the moment, yeah, into hell.
Oh my god.
We all know where Z went!
No!
And we all know that he is ruling the ring he landed in!
You know, I like how you think that, but even he was not thoughty enough to just rule by this point. He has to work his way up still.
He's a lieutenant.
Oh dear.
Z was a bottom. You know what happens to bottoms in hell?
Mm.
Have you heard of the phrase power bottom, sir?
He wasn't.
So you're gonna do that, okay? Okay. Hold on.
We're holding on.
What? Wait, what? Hold on. What is it? What's happening?
I'm just talking about Z while Matt is DMing.
Oh,
Butters said that he was a bottom, and he said, "You know what happens to people who are bottoms? There is so much power behind being a bottom."
oh, okay. Wait, oh, so you haven't been talking this whole time?
No, Matt
Oh.
DM'd on something, DM'd it in snippets, and fucking Don had like a meltdown for a hot second.
Okay, so like, what if a changeling just like transformed into a bigger creature midway through?
Oh! Don't. That's too much power.
I've been waiting for a chance to be able to do this. Seems
I-
good a chance as any.
I literally have to sit
Oh, is there
in the
something
game.
new?
Yeah, I get that and that.
Oh no.
Well, I'll be okay. Yeah, sure.
I know, right? So,
Hold on. So
Oh goodness.
hold on.
yeah.
Just so you're aware.
Oh my god.
Okay, as
Oh,
long as
no.
you're aware, I'm Gucci. No, I'm
Oh, this should be
Gucci. I'm
good.
Gucci, but
Good. This should be great.
hold on. Okay, so go. You're good. He has sent me what he wishes to send me.
Okay.
Okay. Does Venvora let us use
Yeah.
the room then? Okay. When we're in the room, can we perception check to see if there's anything around that might
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Press
Yeah,
X
go
to
ahead.
doubt.
Why not?
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Not that I think I'm gonna find anything.
Right.
I mean, oh,
He rolled higher than you did.
I mean,
Oh
looking around the room, and she's got
I'm gone.
a bed that's better than yours. Venrora has stepped out, left you alone. There's an open window. There's a dresser that's over to the side that looks like it's like almost as big as Gyrus. And there's a closet filled with, clothes that's like half open, but it looks like they've been like moved around and such. Maybe not all her clothing.
Okay.
This might have been turned into the storage room while she was gone.
Oh my god!
Fucking making my room into the storage room.
Yeah,
This is
there's-
what
there's
happens when you
boxes
move
in the-
out.
there's boxes
Absolutely
in the closet.
perfect sense.
Yep.
Then, in that case, Gyrus is gonna open and close the window first of all. We're not having open windows. And he turns back to Cassie. Is Cassie just standing there?
Yeah, she's just kind of like, what the
He, I guess the only place to really sit is on the bed. Is there anywhere else?
I would assume the bed is the only place in a bedroom.
I mean, there might be a chair with a table, like a study
A
desk.
vanity.
Go sit
Yeah.
on some of the crates.
I'll sit on the bed, thanks.
Wow, what
Any-
a great idea.
You could probably both sit on the bed, let's be real.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I was asking if there's anywhere else, if there's actual or not. That's all. I guess if there's nothing else, Gyrus will sit on the bed. Okay. And then, he'll look at Cassie and be like, I know I told you last night that I'd tell you what was going on earlier. Does Cassie say anything?
Oh, I guess I was too quiet. Sorry. she just kind of tilts her head. Yes. And I would appreciate it if you would uphold that.
Yeah, here. And he takes out of his cloak or whatever, like, the drawings from earlier. I don't know if she saw them earlier.
Oh, the anatomy drawings? Yeah.
No, not those.
Oh, no, I didn't then. Like,
Oh, okay. I thought she was trying to. Like, Erthos had it, and then Cassie, rolled a check on him.
I said no, because that was when my mic went out, because I said I wanted to, but my mic went out, Discord went down, and, it was 10 minutes later before I essentially got back. So I just said that I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
That was when my mic had that absolute or my entire computer had that absolute panic attack.
Okay, then if she didn't see them earlier, then I guess she wouldn't recognize them. Yeah, he takes out these drawings, and they're child drawings, obviously. And he
Okay.
kind of hands it to her to look at.
She'll look through them. Okay, Don, can you describe what these drawings are for me? Because I don't remember just because I was basically MIA.
Of people.
Just drawings of
Oh,
people.
the childer drawings. Oh,
Yes.
juicy.
When I say childhood, I mean it's someone who's clearly not great at it, but they're also using thicker pieces of charcoal and such. But it's clear that someone who has a lot more experience has been drawing other ones with those.
Oh, okay.
Does she need to roll an investigation or anything?
Yeah.
She doesn't have the drawings, so I'd say.
Yeah, he just gave them to me.
You have some of them? Okay.
Yeah. Gyrus just handed it over to her.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Gary, yeah, fuck.
Yeah?
Gary, sorry, you don't know.
A bunch of people have been role playing and keeping John out of the loop.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
sorry.
going to bite all of your hands, but then I have to bite my own hand because I'm the hand that feeds you.
I haven't touched.
I will copy and
I haven't
paste
done
the role play, but essentially, I did hand Gyrus the
Okay.
the childhood drawing.
Yeah, sorry.
That me looking at this, just like, when did you get those?
I'm so sorry.
Okay,
I'm gonna make it a priority to let you know what the fuck
Yeah, okay,
is
so
from now on.
Everyone else is hopeless when they RP with Taru. God damn it!
I'm so sorry.
I couldn't help it. I was too distracted by his handsomeness.
Taru, you need to put on the big girl pants in DM because everyone else wants to fuck Jar, so they're all distracted.
I know. I didn't realize. I'll make it a priority to make sure you know.
Aurora is apathetic.
What do I roll for this?
Yeah, investigation would be fine.
Oh,
Investigate.
this is a long roll.
Not history? I'm confused.
Oof.
Why am I investigating what I'm looking at?
You can either roll that or history.
It's about what I expected.
You haven't seen too many drawings like this yourself. I mean, you remember some drawings like this that you made when you were younger. There's a familiar feel to some of them, and it's just like you can't put your finger on it. There was like something in the back of your mind that you're just like, yeah, yes, no.
Jairus had so many conversations last night. Did he get a fucking long rest?
Yeah.
No, that conversation wasn't last night. It was like
Yeah.
early.
I'm very sorry, but maybe I'm still tired. It looks familiar, kind of, but what?
Darius will take them and like specifically grab one, and point it out to her, and I think it's one of the yeah, it's one of the. It's like it seemed obvious there was some by a kid or something, and one that's more skilled, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He takes out one of the more skilled portraits, and he kind of holds it up for her, and he's like, do you not recognize this?
Looking closer, Don, do you want me to just roll a general intelligence check or something?
I've put it in a Google document just so I don't like,
Christ.
spam
Yeah,
Thank you.
that makes sense.
your DMs. There you go.
Rolled a 12.
It's again, it's like that familiar, like it's like a deja vu sensation.
Okay, I didn't know she would get advantage specifically or not.
Oh wait, what I heard?
She would not.
Okay, just checking.
It feels really familiar, but you're going to have to be very blunt.
Does it not look like me?
I'm going to guess I look at it even closer, and it does.
Yes. Look, like holding it up and looking between them. Yes, it does.
Yes, I'm
not reading all this right now.
Did you
Oh yeah, that's fine.
make this or?
No, I mean, he definitely seems nervous. He takes takes the more childish ones and shows her, and he's like, I think I might have done these, but
How did they end up in essentially the dungeon of someone cutting up myconids and other people?
I don't know. Yeah, he's like obviously struggling to kind of talk about this, but he's like, when Urtho showed me these yesterday, they felt familiar, but I can't remember.
What do you mean you can't remember? Why can't you remember it?
I
What-
don't know. I
You
think I've gotten a few flashes since last night, but I think Nightshade might have altered my memory somehow.
Why?
I don't know, Cassie.
What the?
As far as I know, my family, we used to live further east of the capital, and then when we moved to the capital, I don't recall that cave. I'm not sure when I could have done this.
seems like the only real way that we can figure that out then is to find this man and ask him. That's the only memory I'm assuming that's missing currently. You don't have just a hole there, do you?
What do you mean?
There's not just a missing segment of your memory. It's just you don't remember going there.
Oh, and let me DM you something.
Okay.
Just to summarize, essentially, she's basically asking, like, you're not just, like, missing, like, a year in your mind, are you? Or is it just you don't remember going there?
Ooh, hold on. Ooh.
There you go.
Okay.
Big
Explain it
oof.
better.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, so that's more what it's like. He's like, I don't think I have any holes in my memory. It's just, it all felt so familiar, though.
Means that you've been there before, most likely, then.
I'm not sure when it could have been.
Which begs the question. Why were you there, and how did you escape without dying?
He just kind of shrugs a little.
I know you don't know. These are obviously rhetorical questions. It just... First the hag, and now this, and I'm slightly concerned in terms of what may be coming after you or what has happened. You're worrying me, Gyrus.
I'm worried too.
You may still have...
You don't remember any long periods of time I was gone when we were kids, do you?
Do I, Don?
Roll a history check.
Oh boy! Yeah, these are getting worse, and I'm starting to wonder if I should roll dice.
I mean, you remember playing with him, just doing just general kid stuff with him. There was no time that you recall where he wasn't there as far as your mind remembers.
I'll see if maybe trying to remember it better will help, but so far, no, I don't remember you missing.
Nightshade was in the capital before, wasn't he?
Don, I rolled history on him before. I
Yes.
think you did say that I, like, remembered that he was there. Didn't I?
Yes.
Wasn't it Gyrus and I that remembered?
You remembered him exactly. I remembered that he was in the capital and then, like, he just went missing for some reason. She nods her head.
Then I must have met him at the capital.
I mean, I remember him just disappearing. So maybe it might have been that time then.
Earlier, did we discuss how recent he's disappeared?
I don't...
Like 2 years ago, I think. Vaguely.
Yeah.
So it was only 2 years ago,
Didn't
right?
I could have sworn Gyrus, like, went off, like...
Yeah, he went off ages ago.
Yeah, longer than that.
Okay.
And again, I'm not... There's a lot of holes here, and being on the outside looking in is definitely not helpful.
Yeah.
But I'll see if maybe my memory can pull anything up. I mean, it could just be that it's early.
Cassie, do you remember what... I mean, the things we've been hearing from Rotley and what happened in that cave? And he is looking pretty
upset almost. He's definitely looking more upset than he's been in a while.
She'll take his hand. Deep breaths. It's okay.
He holds it back. And he's like, Cassie, what if I did something when I was a kid?
You're clearly thinking it's something extreme if you are this scared.
We've seen what's in that cave.
If you did something, then the best option that we have is to figure out what it is and take it from there.
You're right.
You've already done it. What can we do about that? All that really matters is once you figure out how you feel about it. And I'm not certainly going to judge you for it. I mean, it might freak me out if you did something a little bit odd, but clearly seem worried about it as is, so I don't have to worry about you taking a knife to my back.
Despite himself, he kind of chuckles a little.
So, we'll just take this one day at a time, and everything will be okay. Alright?
Yeah. He kind of nods a little. Thank you, Cassie.
For what?
He just kind of smiles at her, and he's like, for always being there.
Certainly done the same for me, so
I've tried, anyway.
it's only right.
Okay. He kind of takes a breath. He's like, well, I'm sure later we'll probably have to tell the others.
Most likely.
Especially if we're going to that same cave. The one Venora mentioned in her task is the same cave, right?
No,
Yep.
different waterfall.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
different
thank
one.
God.
Never mind.
Thank
Yeah.
God!
Like I said,
Oh, he
this
does-
waterfall that you guys went to, that is one that has not been gone to in a while.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
never mind. He won't say that. He doesn't say that last bit.
I should have specified. That was my bad.
Okay.
Different waterfall. This one is specifically for this trial.
Yeah. Okay, then in that case he's like, well, I suppose we should ask Rotley if he recognizes me.
It'll be interesting. Come on, let's get this over with so that we can. She kind of looks out the window. I don't know if I have like a view of the do I have a view of the front door, or is Vinrora's room kind of like more in the back?
More so towards the front, because, well, it's to make less noise when she needed to get up at
Okay.
early morning stuff, you know.
So I see I see Ringen then.
Probably not at this point.
Oh, is he moved? That shit.
No, Earth Host, as soon as he got done with that conversation, was come and get me, he said.
Yeah.
So probably not at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I figured Earthos would probably be done during that conversation, so
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been done for a bit.
yeah.
He's looking for
Yeah.
Rengen at this point.
And Rengen's just outside, so yeah, it works out.
So yeah, he's
Um,
taking him downstairs.
I'm sure Ringen's getting a bit impatient, so we should probably go ask him and do it quickly so that we can leave.
Jarrus will just nod and follow. Would Rengen and Earthos be talking to Rotley first then, or?
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Malthus would just come up and go, Rengen? Rengen?
yeah, what?
I'm gonna need you to come with me for a second. I need your medical expertise.
Third time I've been told this within the past 2 days, alright? Then he just comes and starts walking.
Hell yeah, finally putting this doctorate to good use.
Trust me, I assure you this will be interesting.
Alright.
We go down, I assume, then.
You come downstairs and seeing a new face, holds up a hand, and then to Gyrus. I recall he did not like me doing the pops his hands out. Does he want me to be able to speak with him?
Ringan. You said Gyrus.
Not Gyrus. I meant I meant Erthos. He's speaking to Erthos.
Oh,
okay.
He has not done it to Rengen because Rengen didn't come downstairs initially.
What did he say? Sir?
He's asking if you can ask Rengen if he has permission to aboof on him.
Basically giving him the ability to talk, but he has to spit the spores at him to be able to talk to Ringan, remember?
Oh, I would turn to Rengen. Do you want him to be able to speak to you? Or would you rather I relayed everything?
What do I need to do?
I turn to
Fuck it,
and I say,
cough on me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say yeah, go on.
I was told that you were able to remove this thing from my arm.
I'll get to cut you open.
Yes.
Alright, he just puts down his bag and starts taking out. He basically takes out basically you've seen somebody like it's a sheet of cloth that unravels into like a thing of different scalpels, tweezers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like he does have like a proper medical supplies for like I'd say surgery. Cowabunga it is. It's pretty much
Yeah, I sort of point at Rotley's arm.
Something's in his arm.
Yeah, it makes a weird sound when he shakes his arm.
It rattles. Shakes his arm.
Do I get to keep?
Depends on what it is, I suppose.
Yes.
Do I get to keep it? He's looking at Erthos.
Depends on what it is. If it's, dangerous or whatever, then don't know.
If it's dangerous, then yes. If it's not dangerous, then also yes. And he,
oh my god.
Do me a favor. I don't like being bothered when I'm working. Can you make sure nobody? Can you stand by the door and make sure no one comes out?
Yes, very well. I will.
Appreciate it.
Stand by.
You, rot one. Lay on the ground. Yes. Lay on the ground.
He lays down. This is very uncomfortable for my cap, but I will acquiesce.
I'll be listening. Oh, is there a way I can face Rengen and also check on the door?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that then.
If he doesn't like people bothering him, wouldn't you need to be like on the other side of the door just so no one comes in and goes, "What the fuck?"
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Can I be heard?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi.
Alright, now.
Oh, so you...
There's a way he would be able to sit himself where he can watch Rengen and watch the door and be able to basically be like, no, don't go downstairs. He is in the middle of an operation.
That's what, because I know he said he doesn't like being bothered, and I'm like, as soon as someone comes down and sees him like cutting open the mic in it, there's gonna immediately be like, what the hell?
Yeah,
okay.
There's like a staircase though.
Yeah.
So, okay, my question is, are you directly looking at Rengen?
It depends on what he meant by doesn't like being bothered. Is it like he doesn't want someone bursting into the room, or like he just doesn't like anyone watching?
If you could actually see him, after a bit he would turn around and go, "I don't like being stared at."
Fine. He goes to just a point where he's facing away and looking at the door, basically. He'll
Yeah, it's
still be
fine.
listening, but like,
Yeah. You're allowed to listen. He doesn't give too much.
Mhm.
So, Rottley, any interesting similarities between anything you've seen lately?
In what regard?
Any coincidences?
Yes, you all showed up and the creature died.
That's not a coincidence. We killed it.
But it is quite a coincidence, do you not think? On the day you show up, the creature died.
You don't know what a coincidence is, do you?
I presume it is when something happens and you do not expect it to.
That's a surprise.
Oh, fascinating.
Oh, alright. Do you feel pain?
Yes, but if you are getting this out of my arm, go ahead.
Do you bleed?
I do not believe I bleed in the way that you do.
So I don't have to clean it up necessarily?
Not much.
Or I do? Alright. You alright with me taking a sample of your blood for testing in a later time?
You
I
have blood?
suppose.
Alright, thank you. I'll take out a syringe, take some tasty blood, put it in a vial, close it.
Tasty blood?
It's
plant
more like
blood.
sap, I'm guessing.
It's plant blood. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's
plant does
gross.
bleed. Plants do bleed.
Yeah.
Cellulose.
I'm gonna do some research on that maybe one day. And I'll try to remove it, yeah.
Medicine check.
Only 16. Rolled a 5.
It does take you a bit. I'd say an
Well,
hour.
Would would Nurse Earthos come be able to help?
Are you proficient in medicine?
I don't think so.
Then you have not yet got your doctorate enough to be able to assist.
Doctor.
You're at the master's
I haven't got a
stage right now.
doctorate enough.
Yeah. Yes, but you're also not there, sadly.
Do we come down mid operation to just see Earthos like bouncing the door?
I would. Yeah, I'd be like, put a finger up to my mouth and just say, a little bit later.
What?
What's going on?
Shh, just. I'll tell you later.
So
Okay.
after the hour,
Cassie will pull out a fucking journal and put it in his hand.
Rengen is currently removing a strange unidentified object from Rotley's arm.
I'm guessing Darius is reading that too.
You're like 6'1" to my 5'5". I'm assuming so. She just type. She just like writes, "Thank you."
so after opening it up, you see that it's got tiny bits of like fungal growth on it at this point because it's been inside of a fungus, but remarkably little. It appears to be a thin rod of some sort, like as long as his arm, which for you would be as long as your arm, if not a little bit longer.
As I find it, I'll touch it, like just the index, and I'll start casting Identify on.
I see you have found it! Are you going to remove it?
Give me a second.
Okay.
I want to make sure this thing isn't keeping you alive somehow.
It is not!
Just imagine this is like, Rotley has no idea what.
Right.
Roll an
Saying
intelligence
no.
check to see if he knew. You're going in Giasdale for the night? Yes.
It is not removed. Flatline.
Because if Ringa gets blamed for killing him, oh wow,
No
cool.
Let me roll some real quick.
I mean, honestly,
And
both
then
you
there's a
and
very convenient scar on his arm.
both you and Erthos will get blamed because Erthos sanctioned this shit.
As if you could convict Arthos.
Ringen would out your ass so fast.
There's
But Arthos would have no idea.
there's a feeling of magic to it, but as you're thinking it over and like trying to get it to present itself as it normally would with identify, nothing's coming up.
Is it hurting you?
It rattles when I shake my arm.
Oh god.
Could Rankin
Rat-
just figure it out?
Can you shake your arm a little bit for me?
All right. Shakes it a little bit. It like, you see that there's part of the rod that's like a little loose towards one of the ends, and it's got a little tick 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 tick. It's attached to it still, but it's just like a loose bolt or screw or something around it.
Alright. And I'll take it out.
You remove it. They
Yeah.
seem to be just like look down
Would I
and look back at you.
notice?
I'll stitch you up.
Please and thank you.
Do a stitch job.
Roll another medicine check.
Oh boy.
It's not your best work, but I mean it works.
Just gets the job done. He's a fucking plant. He was gonna heal fast either way. And so what does this look like all that's out?
A rod with like, it's got like a thin ring around the one of the ends, just one of the ends. And now that you actually got it pulled out, it looks like it's got like little, like really tiny etchings, like just running up the sides of it. But it's in a language you cannot read, and based on it, you can guess that there's probably some arcane shenaniganry to it, but other than that, you're not pulling up what it is.
Can I roll Arcana or no?
You can attempt.
Shit. I keep rolling lower and lower.
I'm so sorry,
Everyone
bud.
is.
Yeah,
No
like
worries.
I
I'm about
haven't
to
been
grab
making
some
rolls.
dice. I'm trying to find my dice box, legitimately.
Would I
A
notice
5, a
these,
3, and a 2.
I panicked for a second. I grabbed onto my backpack, but because it's just like a black fucking shapeless blob right now, I thought I just grabbed my dog by her leg on accident.
Oh my god.
My dog is ink black!
But yes, you look at it. It's
Is there anything inside of it?
trying to like open it. You don't see any like way to open it or anything like that. It looks just like a solid rod, as far as you can tell.
I
I'ma shake it.
You hear the rattling from the ring at the top. No button on it, so not a movable rod.
Erthos, come on.
Huh?
Come here.
He walks over.
Cassie's looking at them curiously.
Yeah, I was
What's
gonna
the
say
top
we're
look
there,
like?
right?
Oh no, he would get you, like, he'd have you move outside.
Oh, okay. So he would have Cassie and Jairus move away.
Yeah, to like outside.
I never said I moved. You just said to be quiet.
Yeah, I said like I said to be quiet and like get out, like
Yeah.
like don't come in.
When
like,
did you say-
that kind of thing?
Okay, so I was confused. Because I did not that he didn't come out of the room, or excuse me, I thought he was already out of the room.
Yeah, that's what
Oh
I
no,
thought
he
too.
That
was,
but-
was
like,
not-
He was in slightly downstairs.
That was not described well, because I'm so very confused now.
He's in the basement working on the
He's
mic, and
inside,
y'all are
and
at the
then,
top
like,
of the
he-
stairs outside the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
You open the door and you find him there, and he goes like, shh, don't come in. Like,
Okay.
Don't come in.
Don't.
no. But yeah, so he comes down. I guess I'll sort of ask, is that what was in his arm?
Yes.
Hmm.
Can I try to like twist the top of it at all, girl?
Sure. You start like twisting at it, and the ring like spins, so it's not like a screw where you like unscrew it. But I mean, it's
Guru.
yes.
Is it like a lock?
You're not sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, because Arthos kind of does puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
He
yeah.
likes puzzles.
Yes, he does like puzzles.
Could I roll to see if I recognize what this might be?
Roll. I say that'd be an intelligence check, unless you're proficient with history.
No. So, intelligence. Damn, okay.
The rolls are not getting any better, guys. Stop using Roll20.
My personal idea is that it's a magnet, and you just have to smack it, and the magnet detaches, and you pull it out, and you pull the ring off, or something.
Are you telling me him this?
Intimidation.
Is this?
Yeah, he What? Oh no, please. Yeah, he would say that. Like, what did I get for the intelligence check though?
It's a rod. It's
Girl,
really annoying.
would I have something? I know I don't have it exactly. Would I have something to a similar effect of a stethoscope?
I'll allow
Like,
it.
does a similar job basically, where I can makes me be able to hear thing better, or on insight of something better.
I'll allow it.
Like, yeah. So I want to put it up to it and start twisting the thing a bit and start to hear, just tell if I can hear a clicking sound.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Would I have advantage cause thing?
I'll allow it.
Could I roll perception as well if I moved into listen?
Obviously, when you put the stethoscope in, it's only one person's ears. So unless Rengen's allowing you to listen in as well.
Yeah, I was just
I'll allow
listening
it and
without-
take not disadvantage. Or not
Oh.
advantage, if you want, Guru. I'll allow him to listen to, because I know he's got better ears.
Roll a perception check. Okay.
Ooh.
Rengen, you're listening in, and you're just like, I mean, this thing doesn't. Arthos. Click.
There.
Also
What?
turn the...
Guru, he's not
yeah.
even wearing a stethoscope.
Yeah.
I mean, you are a rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as soon as you say that, I'm gonna start treating this thing like a locker lock. You know what I mean, Guru?
I'll twist it the other way around.
Yeah.
Alright.
Until we try to maybe hear another click.
Roll another perception check, Arthos.
Well, I tried to. Yeah. Okay.
Break open that safe.
You see him just continue turning, and you don't hear a second.
That's a.
click.
Oh, that's an app. Oof. Roll 20
Hmm.
is only kind when not necessary.
Put this fucking thing in your ears. And take
Put it right in the goddamn ear canal.
He's so fucking done. I love how done Ringen is. Oz just showing motherfuckers up just so she can.
I can't hear a click.
This helps you hear better.
Oh, he puts on the stethoscope. And...
Did you fucking think I was plugging my ears?
I didn't know what that is.
Never seen anything like that before, Chief.
Yeah. I thought she just kind of chuckled, and then he quiets down.
I hear they're called Ringans.
Roll.
Oh my
roll
god.
Roll another perception
Confirmed.
check.
Confirmed.
For the
Erthos
advantage.
Has never been to
fully
Doctor.
adopted,
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
Damn.
That's not with advantage.
No,
Oh,
that's the other one.
he's counting. Oh, he's counting. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I'll try to reset it, basically, Guru.
Mhm. So roll again to see if you can find where that first one was, because there's no markings on this thing.
Alright.
There we go.
You hear the first click.
Alright.
What's the top of this made out of?
All of it's made out of iron.
I'll take out my
Consider it
magical
breaking it.
dagger and make a mark where the first one was. If I can.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, like you could make a mark on the ring.
Yeah,
And then a mark on
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
a mark on the ring
The metal.
and
Okay.
a mark on the metal.
And
Yeah.
then twist the other way. And what?
You hear another click?
Ah,
So the
that is-
DC is 20.
mark it.
Mark it.
All right.
Oh dang.
Jesus H.
That. Oh.
You see part of the top loosen.
Ah.
Thank
There we are.
fuck.
He takes out the stethoscope.
Alright, hold this for a second.
Well,
You see his legs. You see his legs move rather quick as he's already up the stairs. Alright, open the fuck up.
Right? It opens up, and when you look inside, it is empty.
He wanted to make sure it wasn't an explosive.
Mm-hmm. Rock poison.
thank you very much, Rengan. There's nothing in it.
He kind of scurries back down.
You do notice, like, when it slides out, like, there's, like, a bar to, like, it, like, only goes so far.
Oh, it only opens up so far.
Yeah, so, like, it slides out and then goes, and it only goes out that far.
You gotta
Oh.
puzzle it out a little more, lads.
Oh.
Fucking
I'm gonna-
Christ.
Jesus.
I'm gonna
Not
GM
like
for
that.
something.
Like, it's like half the length of the rod at least. So it's like if you put something in there, it would have room to do so. So you don't lose the top.
Oh,
There you go, Dom.
okay. So it's just alright. It just stops it coming completely apart.
Yes.
Okay. And I assume so this is a thin sort of rod thing, and there's like a hole in one side that you slide something in.
Yes.
Okay. And there's nothing in there. Oh, I guess I'll
Yeah.
tilt it so that if there was anything, it would slide.
You shake it, nothing slides out.
So what was it that was jiggling?
The ring that you were
Okay.
twisting.
Are there holes on either end of the rod?
What do you mean?
I'm wondering if it's like some weird futuristic blowgun sort of thing.
Futuristic
no, it is not.
blowgun!
It's more,
Blowgun
it's more
2.0.
like a something you would like put like a message or a map. It's a case essentially.
This is most interesting.
Why is that empty case inside of you?
I do not know. I saw him do something with it beforehand, and I thought he had something in it. But I suppose I was wrong.
I believe Vamian
Maybe
did
you're
this.
not. Maybe you're not wrong. There's etchings on it, right?
Yes.
Comprehend languages.
Okay. Roll a wisdom
I'll
save.
cast that. Wisdom save?
Oh, wisdom save? Oh, Jesus!
Is
Is
that
this
what you said?
fucking
Yes.
deep speech?
So that's a
Only-
two.
That's
It's
a
a nat one.
natural one.
It's a nat one.
Yep, that's a natural
Nat
one.
That's a natural 20 and a
That's a
natural.
natural 20 and a natural 1, yeah. But yeah, that's a natural 1.
I can't look!
I can.
You look at it, and that's concentration spell, right?
Yeah.
You immediately lose concentration.
And Guru, I can't look at it to read it.
Yeah, I know. Like
Yeah.
when you're putting your hands to it, yeah, you lose concentration.
Your hand like slaps right off of it.
Fucking key barrier.
You
Let's
okay?
try it again, I guess. It fucking shut me out. I'll.
Thinking this might be one of those weird magic trick things where you have to open it a certain way for it to like reveal what's inside, but then you open it a different way and it's like just appears empty. I don't know. I don't think you can do that with this. I'm not sure.
I'll try again. I'll cast it again.
Roll again.
Use your crit roll
Should I
dice.
use home dice?
Yeah, use your crit roll home dice.
I don't know, man.
You
Should
just rolled
I?
a natural one. You
Use your crit roll dice. I'm about to start using my own dice anyway. Do it. Do it, you coward.
Only once.
Okay. Watch him nat one on these.
no. Shush.
16.
There we
That
go.
is a failure. You lose concentration.
High DC.
I'm gonna bet
Cast
this
it a
DC is
third
18
time.
at least.
96, son of a bitch. Let's go. And I'll go at it again.
Ringen's pride is now on the line.
What's that word?
17.
Failure.
Damn!
Jesus.
Damn.
That DC
Only-
has to be at
He's
least
now
18 and
staring
above.
at this, smiling.
If only you had someone there to cast guidance on you.
It's a
He's
save.
staring at this. He's staring at this.
Oh. Forgot.
Goes a fourth.
Wait, Drew, can I read it at all?
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Like I said, it's written small. You can read little bits of it. Some of it looks to be written in Infernal.
Oh.
Oh, I can read some of this.
19 plus.
Yeah! It's 20!
There's multiple lines of it, and going through it, you'll have to go slow. Otherwise, you'll basically just get. Have you ever like had an audiobook and then you like scrub it and you just hear.
Oh,
I
yeah!
love that.
By the way, just so you know, that took an extra 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ringen's not
Mhm.
using a slot on this.
I've come into the house at this point because I'm worried because you're all in my fucking basement.
Yeah, I
Right.
turned Orthos at some point. Go let them know I'm doing my work.
I'm doing my work.
Wait, hold on. What do I read of it?
Looking it over, like one of the bits that you see is more towards the top, and you can see like it's like around the ring that you like the top part of it that you pulled off. This tiny little written bit, and you kind of look at it. Is called, from what you can read of it, it says Magebane Puzzle Box.
Mage Bane! Jesus.
Explains why Ringen loves.
Mage Bane Puzzle Box. Huh.
It's kicking my magic out.
Oh, boy. This is interesting.
Yes, it is.
I bet there is more than one way of opening it. Perhaps a different
Bork.
combination.
When Ringen does get it, he basically just, his laugh, or his smile, grows to one of, like,
Fucking terror.
Yeah, Cassie would be scared.
I
More
assume
than
you
normal.
also like puzzles.
Say again?
I see you also like puzzles. At least this one.
I like a challenge.
Alright, I'll go let them know. He walks up the stairs and opens the door.
Wait, before you go, he goes,
What?
cut out.
For me.
by the way, he didn't finish, I didn't keep talking.
No, we just heard but. That was it.
Oh. By the way, if we figure out what's in this, at first they don't need to know, and definitely don't think Gyrus needs to know whatever we find in. And I think you know why.
I tap my nose and nod, and then I walk up the stairs.
As soon as you go to open the door, like Nieves is standing there, like hand like she was about to knock.
Hey,
Venrora is right behind her.
What are you guys doing in Venrora's basement? Are you?
Artho's sitting there halfway. You're like,
Is the mushroom man okay? Is he dead?
Basically, this has taken like almost 3 hours.
This is like an hour and a half.
No, this is almost 3 hours at this point.
What the fuck? You've been in my basement for 3 hours?
How is it almost 3?
Well, no, I'm including the Earthos part as well.
Yeah.
oh,
So
okay.
Earthos, some time in between for other stuff to be getting brought down to make the procedure possible. Procedure, trying to figure out what this rod is.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like, he's only cast it 4 fucking times.
40 minutes, so it's almost 3 hours, including all the other stuff.
Okay.
So
Okay.
total, not including just the surgery.
hello?
Yes. Hello.
Mm.
Well, I missed some. My mic. My
Oh, no
headphone
worries.
broke.
Oh no.
Well, they didn't break, but they're breaking.
Yeah.
What happened?
We want to know what you've been doing in my basement for 3 hours.
Oh,
Nieves was at the door when you opened it and said, what the hell are you doing in the basement? As well as Venrora.
and I assume Cassie and Doris as well.
Oh, they're gone. I don't know where they went.
Okay.
It's fine. They just went back to Venrora's bedroom.
Oh, okay.
What are you guys doing?
I just went on to check with the Rotley. I was a bit quiet last night, so I didn't manage to say thanks. But
Is he alive?
yes, he's very much alive. There was something rattling in his arm, though, so I had Rengen go check him out.
Oh, what was in his arm?
The strangest metal rod.
Oh,
Don't know what it does. It's like empty. But yeah, I mean, you can come down if you like. Do you know where Gyrus and Cassie is?
I don't know.
I love that Earthos just directly ignored Ringen's fucking comments. That's fucking.
What? No.
He said we don't need to let anyone know about this, so like asking, do you want to come down and fucking with the thing?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
This is
yeah,
halfway
I thought you
through,
just-
not
I
all the
thought
way
you
through.
just-
Yeah.
I thought you just meant like if they found anything inside.
No.
Oh, just the metal rod, like any
general.
mention of the metal rod.
Yeah.
Okay,
Even
Redacted that.
until we figure out what this
Basically just
is,
redacted.
Okay.
they do not
Okay.
need to know about.
Yeah.
Okay,
It took you all
sorry.
of 1 minute to blow the secret.
Oh my god, yeah, sorry. I wouldn't have said that then.
That's why you see me, dude. I'm just sitting here baffled, like, oh,
Arthos, you bitch!
Did he just
sitting
like
there.
betray on a dime?
Taps his
That
nose.
fast.
I know
That
you
fast.
No.
Fucking damn.
Yeah, he would just
Or
say
those would have understood what was meant and would have just been like, yeah, he had to perform surgery and it was just
Yeah.
to get the kink out of his arm.
basically, yeah. But yeah, do you want to come down, maybe? Or do you not have anything to say to Rolly? Sorry it took so long, by the way. 3 hours passes by in a flash.
It's alright. It's not like we had anything to do today.
Okay.
Wow, I mean,
I thought you closed up the fucking
this
wound.
man's tall, but that went right over
he's
his head.
still reading the.
Okay, so
metal thing.
he sent Arthos up after his second casting, so it's been 20 minutes.
I know.
He figures it out after
Okay,
a
so he
fourth
still
casting.
can't-
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
No,
like,
I'm explaining that
Okay,
to
sorry. I thought you had done the casting. Everything.
No.
no, I did Passy. I did send him when I was done.
Oh,
I'm just,
okay.
but he still needs. It takes. So, Guru, does this translate to about a page of reading?
Essentially, and that's only for one of the
Oh.
lines.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's like 30 minutes or something like that.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me find.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs more time. He's just basically saying, "Don't tell them. Don't worry. I'm just needs a bit more time. I'm working. Basically, everything's okay.
He would say that then.
It takes a minute to
Jesus
read a
Christ.
page of text. Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm like.
I'm still working on the fucking thing.
Oh wait, it only takes a minute to read a page of text. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Nah.
I thought you meant it takes an hour to read a page of text. I'm like, oh,
That's ridiculous.
holy.
Oh, for one line?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to take you a while to read that one line. Like I said, because otherwise you're getting the audio book fast-forwarded version. Yeah.
Just fucking imagine Stephen Fry voice just playing in his head.
Do I get done with it by the end of the spell?
With the first line? Yes.
How much is
First
with the
line?
first line? Okay,
Oh.
Guru.
Oh, wait. Oh, you're going for the full hour? No. It only takes you, it only takes you a couple of minutes for that.
Okay. Alright.
I didn't realize that lasted for an hour. I thought that lasted for less time. My apologies.
No.
I was just wondering
I
how.
was worried. I'm like, what
How
the
do you-
No,
fuck?
I didn't read the duration. That was mine.
Okay,
You're fine,
I was just
you're
wondering, like,
fine.
how do you fit 60 pages of text in one line, and then also still
No.
able to read it?
NPR, you don't understand. With a lot of time and a very tiny hand.
But then how did Usos read it?
Guru.
It's fine.
So he writes down he basically takes out his book, like his personal book, and he writes down a basic like what the thing looks like, and I'm going over and writing everything like on it, like basically where that text is. I am writing on it in Goblin of what it says in Goblin, like translate it to Common, or just do it in Common. Common's easy, and I'll do it in Common. So basically, I'm just gonna try to Google Translate everything on this thing and copy it down to paper.
Okay.
Can I get that done in an hour?
Without people like being like, "Hey, what are you doing down there?" No, but yes, you'll be able to write that. Yes.
Yeah. See, what do I get that it says?
My phone is fucking vibrating, but I don't know where it is. Oh no. There it is.
I hate to tell you this, but basically, it's a bunch of riddles.
Oh god! Rip.
Why do you hate to tell me this?
Because you're able to get this done, I'd say a little bit before an hour, based off of what you can tell on this. It's over 30 different riddles.
Oh my god.
It's just a
I'm
fucking
gonna have like a
riddle book.
heart attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Fucking love this.
What is Guru? Do
Yes.
you by chance have at least one of the riddles?
Hold on.
You act like I
book of
won't.
riddles. I'm aware.
Are you gonna fucking do this now?
Probably not all now, but he's gonna at least look at him.
Okay, so the best part is like, if it were anyone else, it would be far less suspicious. But the fact that there's a goblin just like crouching in someone else's basement looking over something that no one knows makes it so much more suspicious.
Looking at something that came out of a mushroom man's arm that he just extracted.
Oh god!
I don't know why. I'm just picturing this thing as the robotic spatula from SpongeBob, but without the spatula.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Watch from this is just terms and conditions, but like obfuscated.
Well, I need to check something real quick. There you are. Get back here. Gyrus, don't freak out. I'm picking at your spells real quick. I was done.
Aw, freak out.
I was trying to remember if I remembered the spell right.
I'm nervous. I feel like I'm always nervous. I'm always about to have a heart attack now.
Right, I was about to say, I'm like, you're always fucking anxious when you play Gyrus.
Oh, it's scary.
Yeah, it's scary. That's why you're fucking giggling. Oh wait, no, never mind. You like to be scared. The fuck am I saying?
I can't defend myself. I'm like thinking about what I was just talking yesterday about wanting to play Dead by Daylight really bad.
It's coming to the Switch, and I'm just like, I'm about to like waste $30.
Yo, I'll buy it on the Switch. Fuck. I want to play with people again. It's fun.
There you go, Tara. You want to give me a Christmas gift? Give me that.
Oh, Dead by Daylight.
I'm playing. Don't worry.
I can't afford anything.
I'm just kidding. Like the book sale for fucking my college is coming this it's this Friday, and I'm just sitting here like staring at like 7 fucking books that I'm never gonna need again, just like.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go make more tea.
Okay.
Okay.
I love the idea that Guru just looked up like some
no.
fucking
When you're gonna
bum
read this,
fuck.
you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
God, I'm not prepared for someone to read this. My fucking sister just sent me a fucking picture of her homemade pizza, and I hate her.
Shatter.
It's not even fucking cooked, and this shit looks good.
My first idea is shatter.
Oh, when you said Mage Bane, I would have thought you meant like this is a puzzle that only non-mages can like.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like it's the
it's
bane of
mage-
a mage's existence.
It's a bane of Mage's existence because of the fact that there's apparently over 30 ways to play with this, meaning that there's more
Oh,
than
and there's
30
also there's also the fact that since it has a shit ton of riddles and Identify didn't tell him the answer to it.
Mm-hmm.
Dear.
That means we're gonna have to use our big brains. Well, I mean, technically, Ringen is, since fucking Ringen and Arthos are the only ones who. No, just Ringen. That's right. He didn't tell Arthos what the fuck I read.
I mean, there's no doubt he's going to ask Ringen later.
Fair enough. Arthos just be freaking out behind fucking Ringen later, like, okay, so what the fuck does it
I
say?
hate that Ringen has a 20 intelligence and I have a 10 or a 9.
Wait,
Yeah, out
Wait.
of 10.
what did I miss? What?
Nothing.
I'm trying to
Legitimate.
solve a riddle, but Ringen would be much better at this than I am.
Yeah. No, I feel your pain, Butters, because my fucking rogue is max int, and I'm just sitting here with like 8, just like.
Is Rengen showing Cassie the thing?
No.
He's just
No.
he
Oh,
hasn't shown
okay.
it to no one yet. He is
Oh,
currently
okay.
it down in his book.
I'm guessing
Okay.
I can't roll anything, Guru.
Not at the moment. I'd say you would possibly need someone else's help to try and figure this out.
I was saying, like, I felt Butters' pain and, like, the high int for a character, but low for yourself.
Oh, I see.
You hear that, Butters?
Huh.
You need some help.
Finger guns.
NPR
Did you-
sitting here,
do you
like,
not
massive
come
into
back, man?
puzzles.
Oh, yeah, I probably would, unless you wanted me to stay up there.
I mean, after you, I assumedly talked down Vinrora and Nieves to not follow you, because they're still fucking there.
Just waiting by the door, like, don't worry, you'll let us in.
Oh, goodness.
Arthos,
Do they-
we have a thing that
Do
we
you
need
want me
to
to-
do.
Do you want me to
Well-
send him the thing, Guru?
Yeah, you can.
Like, in character, I might not know, but out of character, I feel like I'd probably compensate.
Alright,
That's
Guru,
fair.
I'm getting Arthos on this. We've got 2 big brains.
Alright.
Okay.
Just for fun, Guru, I go through every word and say it out loud.
Oh.
Donna, damn, just something.
Let's just see if that does anything.
Okay.
This. Oh, this is tricky.
Are you reading it out loud, or are you just like passing your notes to him to read?
They're in Goblin!
No, he said
No,
no,
they're
in
in-
common.
Come.
Oh, okay. I thought he said he wrote them in Goblin.
I pass it to him, but I read it out loud also. I can
He-
get the mic and it on those too.
I appreciate
Okay.
you allowing
Uh,
me to help.
Arthos would point out, given this is Vamian, these spells, they'd probably be wizard spells, right? To at least narrow it down.
These are spells, Guru?
Possibly.
Shatter.
If they are spells.
Do you think we have to say the names? Because I know a spell he had was Shatter.
I was about to say, I'm like, watch it be a case where you have to, like, cast a spell on the fucking thing.
Would I... Yeah, could Arthos figure out what these riddles are supposed to do for this rod?
What they're supposed to do?
Like how the answer applies to the
yeah. How the item knows we answered the question.
Yeah, basically.
You're not sure.
You've already, I think you've said shatter out loud, so it's
Yeah,
not
you said it out loud, so it's not
by
vocalizing.
talking. Either that or it's not the right word or the right one. If I can hear Mad breathing in anticipation.
No, it's definitely not anything to do with this.
Is it Toll the Dead? Hmm.
Hey, no. Okay. Fuck it, Guru. I have a 20 whiz, Earthos. What's your intelligence? What's your intelligence, Earthos?
15.
Can I just say this out loud?
Mm-hmm.
Screw it. Can I post it in chat?
Sure.
Let's make this a group thing. We haven't been working as a team all session. Let's work as a team, guys. Not in character. No, out of character. Let's work as a team.
I will read it out for you.
Oh my god, let's do it.
Hold on. I will read this out loud for
Yeah.
you all to hear it vocalized. Vibration, a ringing, heard within, but not always without. The tip bursting, a light, intense. No shadow, but a twist when the midway shows. Fast, a twist, do not hesitate. Least all hear and know and receive. Those hold, these hold what is in place. This is what is done. Do not be the fool, but do not be the exuberant knight.
Okay, wait, so question.
Yes.
Are these each separate lines? So they're separate riddles, or is this
No,
all
this is
a
all
single
part of-
riddle?
This is all part of the one line on the rod.
Okay, so this is all a single riddle. Okay.
Yes.
Is there any indication of the level or whatever of the effect? Like, how powerful it is? Does it like...
No indication.
Okay.
But it's a spell.
Oh my fucking god, what is this?
A riddle.
Scorching Ray. No.
No, Scorching Ray. No. Do not be the fool, do not be the exuberant knight.
Is it synaptic static?
Wait, okay, so is it confirmed that the answer to the riddle is a spell name? Or are we just assuming that?
Kind of assuming it.
Yeah, we're kind of assuming it, yeah.
So it might not be a spell.
What if they're all individual?
I don't understand what you mean.
What if each sentence in this line is an individual spell?
No,
Because some of these could individually be.
no. He just said it's all the same riddle.
It's all the same riddle, but what if this, I don't know, is talking about spells? I don't know, each first letter of each of these spells spells out a word or something, I don't know.
Girl, I'm gonna cry. Please lay out some groundwork. for me.
Please, yes, because it. Fucking having smart characters, they would be able to probably have an easier time with the riddle. But
Okay,
a
hold on.
lot of us are not
Hold on.
smart.
I know you are not.
Uh,
I will say one thing. NPR, you have been the closest with one part of the riddle.
Thunderclap, is it? Or something?
You never said thunderclap.
You
No,
said
no, I said
synaptic.
I said told the dead, or
You said
synaptic
synaptic
static.
stat.
Yeah. So I'm thinking.
Phantasmal something?
Never said that.
No. I'm offering another. Fuck it.
I'm thinking that if it's not like Toll the Dead, is it like Thunderclap or True Strike?
True Strike sounds potentially right.
It's not
'Cause-
a ringing though.
You know, beautiful Blooming Blade.
So I was. So what did you say? Guru?
Don.
Possibly one of those, yes.
Possibly one of those.
So you said I got it right for one of them.
Yes, for one part of it.
One part of it.
Mhm.
Ah.
Static Shock. We need a black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Ironically, there's only one technical black person in this fucking group. I mean, does a verbal count?
I think the first part, it might be Toll the Dead, because it has a bell that rings, and the only person that can hear it is like the target.
Heard within, but not always without. That part is confusing me.
When you use Toll the Dead, usually the bell part is thematic as to whether or not anyone else hears the bell.
God, this is actually hurting my head.
You point at one creature you see within range. Sound of a Dolorous spell fills the air around it for a moment.
Mhm.
I think that's the first bit.
Thunderwave? No, not Thunderwave. Fucking... All I can think is Thunderclap or Thunderstaff with the sound. But fuck. I'm gonna like get a nosebleed from the sheer stress of figuring this out.
Don't worry, there's only 29 more.
Yeah, I'm gonna
At
get a nose.
least. I said there was over 30.
Oh.
Done.
Tip bursting alive.
Please.
Man, no, I thought this was good.
Yeah, I thought we were
'Cause
going to be
I-
moving into other
Son.
stuff. Yeah.
That's what I
yeah,
thought.
that's probably that's
You can
like,
put this away for later if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I'm sitting here like I have like maybe 30 to 45 minutes left, and I don't.
That's why I'm like, that's why I was thinking we were going to be moving forward, but then this happened, and I'm like, okay.
Have mercy on me and my 2 brain cells.
Please, right?
Yeah,
My fucking half of a brain cell is already trying to commit suicide. It didn't need the additional help.
Arthos will say, perhaps a bit later. This is rather difficult. And
What are you doing down there?
they're rather restless now.
I've been in my basement for 3 hours.
If you don't come up, I'm coming down.
Oh Jesus!
Is that my dad or is that my grandpa?
Grandpa.
Hell yeah.
And you just, like, Benrora, you see him, he's like slowly reaching for an axe, just like, which one do I go? The little one so I don't frighten them too much.
No,
the big
no,
one so
wait.
but the big
Wait.
one.
Who's in the wheelchair?
Go meet the
Anna!
They're probably just treating the Myconid because it had a thingy in its arm, apparently. No, it didn't have a thing. I didn't that. You retracted that.
No, Erthos, I thought still.
No,
Did he?
I retracted that.
Retracted it because he wasn't supposed to
He said
say it, but he
something
said
was
it within a
wrong with his
minute.
arm.
Yeah,
He
said
said, yeah,
wrong,
something was
sorry.
wrong. Oh,
Maybe
right.
they're. I think they're. Maybe what if they're doing something important down there? What if they're
Then they
killing?
would have sent up for us an hour ago.
I mean, if they killed the Myconid, they might be intending to harvest its parts to use in recipes. Or something.
Yeah, you're gonna make the grandpa go down there faster.
The grandpa looks at Nieves and slowly moves his hands towards the great axe and grabs hold of it. This one will do then.
What did he say? Guru, you kept cutting out.
He grabbed the great axe after you said that and just like, this one will do.
That's a good idea.
Oh.
He like you guys just downstairs just hear boom boom. 1 minute.
Butters, are you here?
He's just it's away by now, but he's legitimately he goes, you go up, tell him to come get my ass, and he sits down.
Walk to the stairs and I say, I don't even say anything. I just gesture to Rangan.
Rangan, please come out because
You're
the
gonna have to
Benora's
get
grandpa is getting angry at you. Can
You're
you come
gonna-
upstairs?
You're gonna have to get him.
Oh.
I don't know why, but yeah.
Are you guys cutting up the Myconid?
I don't think he's going to like it if I have to get him.
I wonder if you could eat the Myconid like you could a regular mushroom.
God damn it! Okay, so remember how I shouted the fucking bunny cannibal? Yeah!
She doesn't look like she wants to. She's just contemplating, wondering if that could be a thing.
Contemplating it.
I'm gonna walk
that's
into
what they
my
all say.
basement real quick here before my grandfather kills him.
You look downstairs and the Myconid looks up. He's like he constantly is like looking at his arm and then like, putting it down and looking back at his arm and looks up at you and just like, oh, hello. Waves at you.
He's alive still. That's
She sounded
good.
disappointed.
Oh, she said that's good. That's good. Rangan, Venora's
He's
grandpa.
behind him.
Aurora's grandpa wants you to come back upstairs.
Yeah, he's behind him. The
Behind the grandpa.
No. Behind
No.
Arthos.
No.
No.
Behind the
Behind
mic.
the mic.
Behind Rotley.
Yes.
I will walk around the Myconid.
Grapple him.
He's gonna stab her.
He's not.
You said the Myconid had walked up, right?
No, the Myconid just waved. He didn't move.
Oh, yeah, okay. I
He
walked
sat
up.
up,
Yeah,
I think. So.
yeah, I'll walk up then. Alright, let's go.
I will gesture for him to lead the way.
Again, sorry it took so long. I really didn't expect Rangan to be so slow.
You want a dagger inside you, eh?
I'm just
I have
kidding.
already had a dagger inside me!
You got a scalpel, that's different.
Oh! I did not realize! Please do not do any Well, if it doesn't hurt, then stab to your heart's content. If it hurts, try not to do that.
Stab to your heart's content!
Arthur just goes, I'm just kidding.
Better be.
You are very skilled in what you do.
You're a good distraction.
Thank you.
It's the best compliment most of you are getting out of
Right!
That's
When he actually, like, full-on compliments someone, I can promise you we're probably going to be dead. He's
They
buttering us up.
were. He's gonna say they were. It's gonna be at a eulogy.
He
They
was
were-
a good distraction.
They were an amazing friend. Just turns to, like, the person he likes the least. You were too. Immediately backlash. That's how Ringen tells you he's gonna kill you. He compliments you.
Yeah, I just imagine fucking Rangan giving a eulogy, and then he walks behind a tree, and you hear like a squeaky wheel or something, and he's just taking the body away, and you're just wondering, like, wait, how did he get it out of the coffin?
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. I definitely did build an intricate set of tunnels to the core.
Alright, I'm gonna herd these cats into my living room real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone ready to go? You heard me, Paris.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm guessing not, but does your family have any rapiers?
Hmm.
We have a variety of weapons, some confiscated, some not.
I like how he says confiscated.
I need a
Oh,
rapier.
I have a short sword if you want one.
I need a rapier.
I'm gonna go see what we got in the rapier department.
He'll lead you guys over. Hold on a second. I need to ask a question real quick.
Okay.
To me or Mad?
No. Not to you guys. Finding the rapier is going to be easy. It's this other question that I need an answer to. Okay, cool. So you guys go off to basically the weapon locker, which is in a shed out back. And as you guys do that, two figures emerge in the basement to talk to the Myconid. As Cassie and Gyra step out of the shadows.
Oh, thank God.
Would I have seen them?
No.
Oh,
Let me put it this way. Do me thick on their stealth check.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway.
He closed his arm, right?
Yeah,
His
but
arm
he got
is-
stitched
yes.
back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does Mike and Nid realize we're there now?
And when you move out, like it takes them a moment. They're just like they watch and they're just kind of sitting there for a moment.
Hello, Rotley.
Turns to you. Aboof! Hello! No! I did not know you were here. My apologies. I would have done that sooner.
You're fine.
Wait, they were in the basement?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
How would I not have seen them?
They had a really good stealth check and they didn't go in through the door.
Okay.
How else is there in?
There's like a
You
little,
teleport-
there's you know, like the cellar doors that they would have in
There's
old buildings?
other
Yeah,
entrances.
there's other entrances
Okay.
and there's a window. So there's 3 ways in.
That would have been great to know. Okay.
I did mention that you brought him downstairs through the outside cellar door last session.
Yeah, because it's too
that's
big
how
to fit through the
Thought we
thing.
got it.
No, there's also one in the house.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 2 ways in, one from in the house, one from outside, and then there's also a window just like let in a little bit of light, but there's some padding over that to prevent, you know, Rotley from dying.
Okay.
I figured we let somebody in. No! We had a question about where you were staying in the game.
I was in a place with metal.
We wanted to know if... Does he look familiar to you? She'll gesture to Jairus.
Kind of like looks at Jairus, looks back to you, tilts their head and looks at Jairus. They look similar to the child I saw before, but the child was obviously like makes like a motion, like again.
Smaller.
Yes. Your humanoids have a similar hairstyle. I believe it is called hair, or is it called fur?
Hair. My
But fur
voice cracked.
sounds so much better. It's so much smaller of a word.
Fur would be funny.
It would also be very soft, but we're getting off topic. There was a child
Yes.
in the area that you have, and they looked like him. What was the person who kept you in there? Oh God, hang on, what was his fucking name?
Nightshade.
Yeah.
It was. I'm trying to remember the Vamian. There we go.
Wait a goddamn minute. You people can't start giving me shit going, I thought we were going to do other things this session. Then immediately pull this shit. Nah, you can't do that.
No, I just didn't
To
want
be
to be
fair, I
stuck
didn't
on a
know
riddle for the next 40 minutes was my problem. That's all I wanted. I didn't care what else we did. I just didn't want to think about a riddle for 40 minutes. Because that was genuinely making my head hurt.
I think Paris really wanted to get this part done before she had to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You... What was Vamian doing with the child?
They were doing the teaching. I believe that the horned one said.
Horned one.
The one who spoke to me earlier.
Urthos?
I am bad with names. Yes.
Asked about you, apparently.
He actually never said his name, I don't think.
No, he hasn't.
I don't think he did, yeah.
The Mikey did overheard, it's fine!
Mikey doesn't realize that.
He was asking about you. She kind of squints at him.
Oh,
Noted.
I forgot to tell you, I already spoke to Urthos earlier about this.
Once again, noted. She'll turn back to the mic and him. Do you remember what he was teaching you? Him!
I was gonna say.
Like you say you and like looks to Jairus, looks back to you like what?
I'm sorry, it's been a long day, and
I
it's
can
not
tell.
even mid-morning.
There is a time outside.
Focusing on the task at hand. Do you remember what he was teaching the child?
How to cut up my family.
Her eyes widen immediately!
Ah, beautiful. Nothing like teaching your child how to dissect.
Yeah, Darius is definitely kind of wide-eyed. He's like,
Did the child partake in this, or was he just
Yes!
watching?
He was not very good at it. There were several
Damn.
times when Nightshade had to hold his arm to make sure that it did not wiggle into something vital. They would die anyways, but he did not want for them to die too quickly.
And the child didn't mind this.
I do not know. Your human emotions are very awkward. I am not the best at reading them. I usually just expect everyone to be angry at me.
Did his eyebrows pinch forward closer, or did they raise? Were the corners of his mouth upturned, and she kind of smiles for him, or downturned, and she'll
I
frown?
remember him saying words.
Do you remember what words were said?
Sorry?
Could you tell who it was addressed to?
He was not looking at Nightshade.
I love this fucking mushroom! I love this fucking mushroom so fucking much!
Oh my goodness.
Clearly didn't enjoy it. Did you ever catch wind why Vamian was teaching the child in the first place?
There's other rolls. No! I was a prisoner! I was not told things like that! Natural 1 insight check, yeah, I mean, he seems to have no reason to lie to you, and at the moment he was just like, that momentary pause just seemed to be like, is there actually anything I overheard? And then she's like, no, I wasn't told anything like that.
I should have rolled them damn dice like I had planned to. Actually, fucking rolled to do
Maris,
him.
you played yourself.
I've been playing myself. The fuck you on. Okay. So she looks at Gyros. Is there anything else that you want to ask him?
How often did you see this child?
Very rarely! I saw the Nightshade Man more often than I saw the child. The child only came by...
He's very bad with time.
Yes, I am, and with numbers. I can count to this many. He doesn't hold up hands.
Oh!
I had a large family before. It was beyond my counting, which is beyond the numbers that I can even count. I do not know numbers.
She'll hug him. He's so sad.
I appreciate this gesture.
I'm assuming you wouldn't know how long ago you saw this child then? Any idea?
I do not know time.
He's just wailing this. How... Okay. She'll stand up fully. In comparison to me, how tall was the child when you saw him?
You are a bad example.
In comparison to him,
Yes.
how tall was the child?
Oh, you mean... Points to Gyrus.
Yeah.
Kind of like... Because you're much shorter than him.
Yeah!
It's above your head. But it's like
He
maybe
was-
at like chin level. A little above chin level for Gyrus.
She turns to look at him. That couldn't have been that long ago.
Hold on. Taru has a question.
Oh. He's been found out. Jar slits my throat. Or Tim, since I'm stronger than him.
Taru's just like, oh, how did you guess?
The realization is kicking in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess Darius will kind of like estimate like when you put your hand up for like height size and hold it under his chin, and he's like,
I do not know if he is as tall as you are now. Like I said, I do not know how long it has been since I have seen him.
okay. Darius is obviously thinking about this, and he's like, if I was about this height, then
That couldn't have been more than, at best, I want to say 10 years ago, since you stopped growing at a certain age?
it's a little more recent than. He sighs a little.
Gyrus,
Yes.
that's recent enough to cause me concern.
He kind of does.
No shit.
Yes.
What the?
That's.
Wait, what?
I must have already been an adult by then.
Wait, what?
Cassie just stated the
Are
most fucking
you?
obvious thing of all time. It's so that's
Are you being completely honest with me when you say that you aren't sure about what happened?
Cassie, I really don't remember.
You look at his face, and there's an earnestness to it.
Alright.
Wait, what was what?
Out of character, she DM rolled an insight check. That's why I took over for a
That's what
second
I
there.
figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
meant, like what was said that like triggered things?
The amount of time that
The last
yeah.
time the Myconid saw the child in terms of like comparison to Gyrus in height, the kid was up to his chin. So it's only been a bit.
Okay.
At most 10 years or so ago.
that's prime Caleb killing his parents age.
Right, yeah.
Whew.
I think, unless you have other questions, it's about as much information we're going to get.
Yo, what if we get back to the city and Gyrus' parents are dead?
Yes,
Piece of
but
shit,
honestly,
right?
that's what she might suggest. Not killing the parents. Not killing the parents.
Jarvis is like, yeah, we can ask more later. The others might be looking for us.
Later. So leave today. We don't have later.
We don't. I can't think of anything.
Wait.
Yes. I haven't left.
Is there any chance that you saw any other books, perchance, that Van had?
That you were able to get a hold of before anyone else was? I
She's
mean,
ask-
there's two
she's
rooms you
asking
didn't
him.
check.
She's asking him, so...
I mean, there's two rooms you didn't check, so there's possibly information you guys don't have.
Cassie's
That's-
asking.
yeah.
Like Rotley.
Yeah, like I'm
Rotley, you're
asking the
Rotley.
mushroom.
Oh, you're
Yes.
asking me! My apologies! I was spacing out there for a moment. You look like you were having an intimate No, that's the wrong word. A serious
Yes.
conversation!
Your fucking eyebrows shoot
You
up
look
with that.
like you were having a conversation with God.
You were having a conversation between the two of you. I apologize.
It's fine. It really is. But is there any chance that you saw any books that seemed important to Vamian?
He
That he
took
had.
those!
Were there any books that the child seemed particularly interested in?
He took most of those!
She
I think!
Looks-
I did not see any of the other books that he left in the room!
looks to Gyrus. We might have to go back to that cave.
He nods.
Though most of what the child had were the drawings.
Ringen's not
And
going
you
to
have the
like that.
drawings. So you have what the child had. Which is the drawings.
Jairus will kind of pull out one really quick just to be like, these drawings, right?
Yes, those.
He kind of nods.
We're going to have to go back to that cave, and Ringen is not going to like it.
See.
So, I mean, we'll just have to try and convince him.
I think the others are looking for us, Cassie. We need to get going.
We should probably try and sneak.
Ah, yes, you are doing the thing with be well.
Thank you for the information that you gave us, Rutley.
It was not much. I am sorry.
You gave us more than we already knew.
You were a help. And Jairus kind of pauses before they leave, and he's like, and I'm sorry.
I feel sorry for the bean, but I still don't trust him.
You trust Gyrus more than this thing?
No, when I said
meant the
bean,
other
I meant
way.
Gyrus. Yeah. I feel real bad for Vicodin. Like, I feel really bad for him. He's a bean. Gyrus, however.
Mushroom soup.
Stop trying to eat the mushroom! We'll try and essentially just... I imagine that they try when they come in, they just basically be like, we're just like fucking outside.
I was gonna
Right!
say,
Phrasing!
You guys
well,
step
are
back
we-
into the house.
okay,
Yeah.
without being noticed, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're outside, and Rengen, you now have a rapier.
Nice.
It took a little bit of sifting through to actually get the things properly found and find one more appropriately that would fit you comfortably.
Wow, congratulations on the rapier, Rankin.
Good.
First would,
Yes.
oh, sorry.
For the bigger they are dagger, we described the enchantment I put on it on less than of an enchantment on the dagger, but it's an attachment on the dagger. Could I try to maneuver that? Could I try to take that off of the dagger and put it on the rapier?
I'd say that's going to take time. That's the biggest thing. Time that you
If
currently
it-
don't have, but
if-
you will eventually be able to do it. It'll just take time.
How much time is the thing? Because like since Rengen made it, he would have made it adjustable.
If you... I'm pretty...
really
Okay,
right.
considering what you are, then I think you can do it during a long rest, if I remember correctly?
It's
if
not
it is what I
changing the
think it
magic.
is.
No, it's not that, Paris.
Okay.
This
well,
is just
then
a custom item he made.
Okay. Well, no, you know what I thought it was.
I'd say to make
No,
sure that you
it's
can
not that.
get it onto this rapier and to make sure that it is done correctly and to make sure that it does not warp with the size change, I'd say at most 2 weeks. Just to make sure that you get everything correct.
Fuck.
At least you could probably get it done in, let's say, lowest amount of time. Again, adjusting it correctly, 5 days.
Guru, that's the other way around. Least is minimum amount of time.
Yeah, minimum amount of time. That's what I said. Minimum amount.
No,
5
you said
days.
at least 2 weeks.
No, he said at most 2
No,
weeks.
I did
Yeah,
say
he said at most.
Yeah.
I heard least.
Yeah, no.
No, he said at most.
2 weeks. Least 5 days. I tried to make sure that I tried to enunciate most 2 weeks. So no worries. If you heard it at least, you heard at least, but I did try and enunciate most. So you can probably get it done in 5 days. At the end of 5 days, roll me an Arcana check and we'll see if we got that onto the rapier. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm just not gonna be touching this rapier for the day.
No worries.
Arthos will look at Cassie and Jarrus holding him. Oh.
Nieves will saddle up next to Arthos and nudge him.
She wants you to hold her hand.
No! That's not true!
What? Yeah. What?
She's gonna be quiet about it. She's gonna whisper, Are they in love?
Do I hear that?
She's like not jealous or anything. She's genuinely interested in it.
And she said she
Arthos
whispered
would
it to Arthos.
say- Yeah, Arthos would whisper back. Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, he
Oh,
could be the future
I do
king
know.
then.
I don't think I'm at liberty to say.
So they're talking about that. As they're talking about that, Ringen looks at Jairus dead in the eye.
Do I see this?
I mean,
Do I
dead
see
in the
makes eye
eyes.
He makes eye contact with you, and he's basically just thinking, "You're making." He's like, He's basically just thinking, what you're doing is working.
It's working! Oh,
Oh my
dear.
goodness.
Can I read this expression on him?
That's not an expression, really. He's
Okay.
just staring you dead in the eyes with the. I guess
I
he's
know what
looking at
you're
you with the,
doing
I know
face.
what you're doing. Yeah, he's the. I know what you.
He wiggles
Adjust
his eyebrows.
I guess Jairus would just smile at him in a way that only he knows what he's thinking. That kind of way.
Since this is blatant and obvious, Cassie's looking at Jarrus like, what the fuck?
Alright, y'all, where are we going?
Aurora's gonna show us. I
Wait,
think.
is there anywhere pressing we need to be? Like,
The
Hmm.
waterfall. If you're going to be helping her enter the temple of Ermaki.
yeah, he's talking about, is there anything like that we're on a time crunch to do?
Mm,
Not
Cassie looks at
particularly,
Jarrus.
but I would like to go to Volfest.
Alright, that's the capital, right?
back home?
We can head there after the temple. right?
Yes. I was gonna talk to you later on, but yeah.
Don't mind going to the capital. I think we meet up with people there. We can do that after the temple. Anything else that needs to be done?
Jarrus and I wanted to see.
Also
Lawrence,
added three new cities to the map. In case anyone was
Ooh.
interested.
I forgot that Volfest was like a city that existed and like temporarily thought he was talking about like a convention or something.
Right.
I was so puzzled.
I want to go to Volfest.
Yeah, that trips me up too every time.
Jarrus and I were wondering if we could head back to that cave. The one where we found the Myconid.
I don't see why not. Out of character, Guru. Is it on the way to the other waterfall?
What?
Apparently,
The
there's two
waterfall?
waterfalls.
No. This is in a different direction.
Wow.
Can we do it afterwards, though?
Of course, of course.
It's
mean-
not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Ringen just was confused, kind of. Alright. And he
Mhm.
looks at. Yeah.
We didn't fully explore, and I have to say, I'm partially curious as to what we might have missed out on.
Yeah,
we're rested,
and I know
so I'm
why
not-
we didn't explore. And that's why I'm confused. And he's looking at Jairus.
He,
Hang
Jairus
up
is
on-
smiling, and he's like, "We didn't ask Rotley if there was anything else in that cave."
You told him that part.
Huh?
About why we left in the first place. You told them that part.
Wasn't it because of the beast? She's looking at Gyrus in confusion.
Yes, the beast.
He does a how do I say this? He does a kind of half grin where you know he's like whoops kind of grin.
Gyrus?
Recognize this?
What did you do?
I might have panicked.
You people know the spell Minor Illusion?
Her eye twitches.
That's what it was, right?
Gyrus Fontaine!
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
You was... Wait, I just realized something. You attracted that other one with the noises, didn't you?
I don't believe so.
Because then you say the first noises was you. Or was it just the second one?
It was the one at the end.
Okay.
Ringin's in her like, did you fucking call that bitch to me?
Alright.
She
Yeah,
picks
no
him up
problem.
by the fucking front of his shirt.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's scruffed.
I got clawed and bitten by that thing. You had me worried there was a second one. You couldn't have filled me in! You have a spell that lets you speak to me in my head!
Put him down.
To be fair, I had a lot of things on my mind at the time.
Clearly. She'll drop him.
Uh,
He's at most 2 inches off the fucking ground.
She
I don't
sees
know.
him.
Depends on where you grab him on the shirt.
Yeah.
He's like, I mean, I did explain what was on my mind to you earlier.
If you want the height, grab him by the belt.
She turns away from.
Yeah, I don't give
Cassie's
a
so
shit
strong.
about getting back. I don't give a single shit about going back. I'm just confused why he wanted to. Alright, yeah, I'm going. Temple first, though.
The water temple.
Temple first.
Water temple, water temple.
And since that's, with all this time that we've spent, that will be where we're going to end the session.
Cassie will look over his shoulder at Gyrus like this isn't over.
He's in the doghouse now.
Oh yeah.
Arthos kind of looks at Gyrus. He's not like squinting or anything. Not really much of an expression on his face, just looking at Gyrus.
Just straight face.
Mm-hmm.
Dead inside.
Mm-hmm.
Nieves will look at Erthos looking at Gyrus and also look at Gyrus confused at why these looks are being changed.
I mean, he's not staring, he's just looking briefly, like,
Oh, okay.
kind
It's
of,
like the glance of like, boy.
I just thought of something Rengen would
No.
do, and it's so stupid.
it's not like that, he's like, he looks like he's thinking.
Oh, so the
Hmm.
face.
I'm
Something.
guessing I can't insight what the fuck he could possibly be thinking.
That's called reading minds?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? That's what I
That's
was
detect
thinking.
thoughts.
That's just a little too vague.
I'm honestly shocked Gyrus doesn't have detect thoughts. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Guys,
To your
I just thought
knowledge.
of something. Okay, Guru,
Yeah.
can you just tell me if this does anything? Because I know none of this is the answer to the riddle, to that riddle. It's like that riddle. But I want to know if it's to any of them. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
I go through the book of spells I have on me from that place,
Okay.
and I say every one of them out loud to the thing.
Oh my god, just brute force it.
Oh, dear.
You're trying to just read them off. You're like this. You read them off, and everyone's just kind of watching you.
I don't
just-
rapid
no.
fire it.
You're doing this. Okay, yeah. You're not doing
I
this in
would've-
front of everyone, obviously.
Yeah.
Vocalizing and reading them apparently does not activate this at all.
Huh. Fuck.
This is a lot. Okay.
Fuck you, Darius.
Taru, I've never been better, or excuse me, happier of an idea.
Oh my god. You guys have no idea how hard it is to keep my story straight.
Impossible.
Welcome to
said-
lying.
I almost
Yeah,
said
essentially.
something, but I chose not to say it because Ringen didn't want to look stupid. But I almost said it, and it would have made Yotu panic down there. Because Ringen almost said you can come out now before they left the basement.
Would Rengen have known they were there?
No.
Oh hell no! Once again, he
It
just
could've been
bluffed.
Yeah,
like,
it's a
what?
bluff. Rengen's whole shtick is
Oh, right.
bluffing.
I think the
Okay.
best part is, like, Cassie would have stared at Jarvis like, don't you fucking move.
Oh my god.
Because I read something recently, like Ranger's Apprentice, and it was like one of the first things the teacher teaches the guy to hide is don't fall for the bluff. Like when a fucking when a person starts to look away from your hiding spot, don't fucking move until they actually start walking away because they'll like spin around to catch the movement of you relaxing. So I can imagine she's been taught like don't fall for the bluff, wait until they actually come to you.
Yeah.
From now on, Renegades just gonna throw like plates and shit at random dark corners and just see what happens.
You don't know that they were there.
No, I just find that funny though. Just the idea of ka-cha!
Arthos would kind of. He's curious and he's like. He notices you two came out before. Came out after everyone else.
I mean, to be fair, they
What?
did say that they were going to go talk to each other, so... I mean, how long you didn't exactly have it.
They didn't tell us that.
No, they didn't tell you guys that, no. But Ben Roy
No.
knows that they did.
I mean, Erthos.
But then. What?
The last
Well-
Erthos saw was when he talked to us and we like left because he told us to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So for
yeah.
all
The
you
door,
know, we
yeah.
just went to.
But
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
you talked about wanting to go back to the cave, which is curious.
It is curious,
Yes.
Yeah.
but so is you being downstairs with Ringen. So what's your point?
Wow.
We'll see
With the
we're at
mic
an
it did.
impasse.
I've never said this is a race.
So, since we're at an impasse, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a fantastic episode. I did not expect to get as much time spent on that, on the cylinder. But to be fair, the whole purpose of that is that, like as I said, there's a reason why it is called what it is called, because clearly it has so many possibilities and combinations, but also other little nuances that are going to make it so that if you fuck it up, it's going to hurt you, or it's going to make you frustrated by you like trying to cast a spell and then cutting you off.
Did I just hear a cat?
Pet me cat.
Tell Gaz
Okay.
that I love.
So, like, I don't know why, but it sounded like someone going, yeah.
You sound like a baby.
So that being said, for everyone watching this in the future, we love you guys. We hope you have a good day. And until next week, we've been One Team Comp, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Oi.